What's up, everybody? Hello, and welcome to another edition of the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast. I'm your host, the most professional wrestler, TNA star, member of the system, and one half of the tag team champions of the world, Brian Myers. What's up?
And I'm your host, the Deathmatch King, the Indie God, almost ready, Matt Cardona.
I'm also here, producer of the show, Smart Mark Sterling Esquire, the most famous professional wrestling lawyer. And this show is brought to you by our good friends, Ringside Collectibles. Use code MAJOR to save 10%. Broski, where are you? You're a little pixelated.
I'm in Mexico. I'm in Cancun.
Blink
on
twice
a vacation.
if you're okay.
No, not on vacation. I'm here. Major Mark, David Truitt. He works for Rejuve STEM. I'm here right now. I'll talk about it in full detail next week because I want it to be in the nice backdrop, the real set. But I am in the process of getting, this is not a stutter. This is a real number. 350 million stem cells into my surgically repaired pec, my shoulders, my knees, my hair. It's been through IVs, through needle. It's been unbelievable. It's been a great experience so far. This is only day one. I got 2 more days. Well, I haven't gotten the shots yet. That's why I want to talk about that next week. I did get the.
Right, well, I have many questions for you next week.
Okay, right now.
And we'll do what you owe them, which is a 19-minute clip on stem cells at the Rejuve Center.
Wow.
Well, hey, it's been fantastic so far. Day one.
Some kind of shit.
I might even go on a Mexican fig hunt down here.
Oh, I like that.
Nice little vlog.
Roy Lucia will fly down to meet you.
But we'll talk about it next week in full detail. I will say this little spoiler, little teaser. I did get the micro needling of stem cells on my scalp today, and I could barely handle it. I was crying at the end, and then I was going to do it on my face, and I said, "We're skipping that, pal."
Why would you do it on your face?
Yeah, grow hair on your face. What?
No, it's like stem cells in your face, it's like the fountain of youth. You know what I'm saying? Like micro needling,
Make wrinkles go away, dog.
Just looking younger and younger. This is
I don't
we're in showbiz,
pal.
Yeah,
we're in showbiz.
Right.
You laugh now.
Gimmick to look old.
That's a horrible gimmick to have, Mark.
Well, someone's got to do it, buddy.
Yeah.
Well, guys, follow us on X, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at Major WF Pod. Subscribe to this podcast wherever you get your podcast. Don't just leave any kind of review. Leave a major review. If we read your question on air, we will send you a little prize key. Mark, who won?
Benaz Bosmith at Benaz Bosmith. He says, to Bobby Brown's Ghostbusters 2 theme.
Do you know that? Are you familiar with this?
I probably, but at the top of my head, I don't know.
All right, let me see if I can do it.
I only know the regular one.
Too hot to handle, too cold to hold. They call the Major Fig Podcast, and they're in control. Through a drive for a bunch of children when all the wild swaggle was under the building. So they packed up their merch. Matt and Brian came equipped. Mark grabbed the figs and some cards, and they split. Forget about freedom, the master of boredom.
What the hell?
Try to correct my boys. That's not legal.
Oh my God.
Sorry, D.
So there's a Ghostbusters 2 rap, is what you're telling me?
Jeez, sorry, D.
That one.
It's a great
D's
song.
Just taking strays down there.
Sorry, D. I didn't. To be fair, I didn't read the whole thing. I wouldn't have selected it if I did. Sorry, D.
That's pretty great.
I just love that song. It's on my workout playlist. But
Whoa.
anyway, guys, every single week there's a giveaway courtesy of Ringside Collectibles. Find the pinned post on X to be eligible. This week it was the Kane figure, the Ringside from the Vault Kane. The winner is at Major WF Mark. And this week the prize, find the pinned post to be eligible. The Ringside from the Vault Ultimate Warrior.
Whoa, baby. We're giving
pretty damn
nice
cool, man.
Here.
Well, that's a great set. I can't say enough good things about that set. I absolutely love it.
And they're going to just keep coming.
That's right. MajorMarks.com, patreon.com/MajorWPod, the fan club, the family, the subscription service, the community. Sign up today. Every single week we give away a prize to a new and old subscriber. Who do we got, Mark?
All righty. First time in the line, Chrissy Pagnotti. And the classic superstar, Bob Ziegler. Is he related to Dolph?
Interesting.
That's the father, his dad. No, his dad's name is Don. I just learned, right?
Yeah, I
Don
know that.
Ziegler, huh?
Don Ziegler.
Don screwed me at GCW in LA.
Don
he did,
came
yeah.
To Hard to Kill or no? Rebellion. Sorry, in Vegas.
I wanted to mention this. You know, I found this feature on the Facebook group. By the way, sign up to get access to the Facebook group. But the most active members in the past couple of weeks. Now, I don't know if it's 1 week, 2 weeks, right? They do the top 3. So I want to give these guys some shout outs. Most active members: Jeff Noyes with 14 hard posts, 271 comments.
Nice.
Okay, now I don't know if there's 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It just says past few weeks. Okay.
Yeah.
Angel Carvajal, 16 hard posts, 250 comments.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
And number 3, Luke Bacon, 153 posts, 102 comments. So
Now,
I was
Aaron
very
Ortiz
active in there, and that's got to blow my numbers out of the water. I thought like I did a lot.
well, listen to this. Here are the most engaging members. Okay. I'm number 1 with
This is why he's reading this.
hold on.
There's always a catch, man.
14 posts, 1,821 reactions, 692 comments. Aaron Ortiz, 4 posts, 723 reactions,
That's kind of cheating 'cause
1,385 comments.
He puts the flea market up. So
This
it's
must be
post.
1 month because it's 4 posts. So it must be
Yeah.
like
And
You
Mark Sterling, 5 posts, 348 reactions, 293. So Mark, you're number 3.
well, that's the Major Mark purchase of the week.
You only do 5 posts in there a month? No, it has to be
Oh,
more
I
than a
don't.
month.
I definitely
also
do
cheating.
more than that because I
Well, right, so
posted
that-
at least
Right. So this is more than a month. So just because
Less
it
than a
can't
month.
just be Aaron.
yeah.
Less
You're
than a
right.
month. I'm sorry.
You're right because I do that once a week. The Major Mark purchase. Plus, I do once a week when I'm streaming on Twitch. Plus, I do like random questions. So
Yeah. Yeah. So this is a really, really fun community and group. Sign up today. Also, you get this podcast early and ad free.
I
get
don't know what I would do without it. Like if it went away, I'd be like, my life would be very different. I feel like at this point.
I think a lot of people's lives would be completely different. Like how many people have made relationships, we talk about it all the time, even just our podcast crew. You line us up on the street, no way we're hanging out and talking in real life, But because of this podcast, because of figures, we
Interesting
are.
how life works like that, man.
That's right. So also on majormarks.com, you get 2 bonus podcasts. Mark, what are the 2 bonus ones for the month of May?
So May we did Dawkins and we got your pen pal Magnum TA.
That was a great one.
They're rolling, and then the first bonus episode for June will be up on June 1st.
That's tomorrow if you're not listening on majormarks.com.
True.
It's like already June 1st. Holy
It's
smokes.
the FWF draft. Me versus Broski, the moderator Joe Shoes, and we drafted a roster of wrestlers out of the Bendums and Bendies lines. So,
Goes off the rails.
spoiler alert, I did go first.
And spoiler alert, he drafted himself as number 1.
It's insane to me.
Over
he
the rock.
he is a mark.
Yeah.
That is for sure.
Holy smokes, that's insane.
Oh man, you get the card
Like,
if
for
you're
Matt to not even do that. Think about how insane that is, Mark.
Well, Matt drafted first, and you got to watch.
You
Sorry,
gotta
gotta watch. There's
Or listen.
context to it. I'm making fun of myself, but there's context to it, okay? And it's
Context is
really
king.
interesting context that you'll have to find out by listening to the draft.
And the last day in June, we will give you full cards. Turmoil versus Thunder Slam.
Yeah.
Also,
And
if you're-
maybe Thrill Zone is back.
Brian, have you decided if you're going to come back or what?
Have you
I'm going to
considered?
stay retired, I think, guys.
Ah.
Boo.
I don't have it in me anymore.
The Hard Foundation. I'll be at the card this month. The month of April, you got Jordan Grace in
With
May
the Beltsky.
with the belt. Now June, you'll get the May card. Who's it going to be? We know, but you won't know for a couple days.
Guys, I'm going to be honest.
So-
I don't know who it is.
Where are those, by the way?
I don't know who it is.
Yeah. I know who it is. One of you two should know where it is because I don't order the cards.
I haven't
Yeah.
ordered them. Well, who is it?
Bro, the following 2 months were made and sent to you to order.
I don't. You know what, Brian? I don't think it was in the group chat on a Monday, so I don't know if Mark caught it.
Like, Mark, I'm talking maybe 6 weeks ago.
Yeah, Mark, the next 2 months have been picked out.
All right, let me see. I'm looking at my email right now.
This is great.
Let's see here. Ryan Winchcombe.
Yep. Winchambe.
Oh, there it is. Look at that.
How they say it in the streets.
There it is.
You just slept on that, huh?
I did not see those.
All right. Well,
all right.
You had all the other bonus podcasts. Figure dissecting with D Freedom, the Captain's Log with Joe Shoes. Oh, baby, He's Happy Hour. What do you guys talk about on He's Happy Hour?
All right. Well, this month we're recording tomorrow as we're recording this, but a little snafu here. I told Heath we're supposed to be watching the Marine 5.
Oh my God.
Okay, not on the podcast. We're supposed to watch it and review it. Okay, and he's going to talk about the movie. So I'm talking to him today, and he says, "Well, I'm like, yo, what time you want to do it?" He says this, but whatever. How about this time? Okay. He says, "Are we watching the movie?" I said, "We are reviewing the movie. So watch it on the treadmill or something today, pal, if you haven't." He said, "I'll watch it live, pal." I said, "We can't. We would get flagged."
Oh my God.
And then-
Probably almost 2 hours. Like how you like?
Yeah.
How would one even watch that movie if they wanted to watch that movie
Well, you know, there are ways to get it.
without stealing it?
Apple. Yeah, I think you have to fully buy it on like an
Right.
Apple or something.
Yeah.
Which I did. I bought it to show support, and then I never watched it. Like when it came out back in
never
the day.
seen
10
it?
years ago? Oh my God.
Never saw it.
Matt, you're like
Man, I was
six
a damn
friends are in
star
a
of a
movie.
damn Marine movie, man.
I can't believe that you've never seen that.
I think out of jealousy that I wasn't in it, I didn't watch it.
I never saw it.
Never watched it.
Damn.
What else is on the MajorMarks.com, Mark?
Well, Joe Shoes had Sign Guy Dudley, very famous in the major figure world.
Which people were loving. Lou loved it. The Shoes loved it. So hopefully the people loved it. I know a good time was had.
Nice.
Who is he going to have in the month of June? Do we know yet? He's got some time to figure it out.
We're open for suggestions or whatever here.
He's got some time to figure it out. All right.
Marine 5, by the way, on Amazon, you can rent it for $3.59 or buy it HD $14.99.
Oh, that's a
great.
good job there.
If you want to advertise your product or service, hit us up at Major. What's our fucking email? I just pulled a Brian.
Major podcast.
No, majorpodcast@gmail.com.
It too, and you dropped the ball. Jeez.
Majorpodcast@gmail.com. All right, some follow up. Big weekend. Brian, you were off. You had a family trip. You didn't do anything?
No, just normal Memorial Day weekend stuff, plans and barbecues
Love it.
and pools.
Love it.
It's very nice.
I was in Chicago. I was GCW. I general manager.
Smoking
of course.
some dope there in the ring.
No, I did
there,
not.
buddy.
There is no hope with dope. I fooled the world. I put it to my mouth. I lit it and I stomped it out.
God.
Got some real heel heat.
Did Lander break up with you?
She wasn't there. She doesn't know about that. Also, I stripped Blake Christian of the GCW World Championship.
I saw that. I thought he was
For
your
having
guy.
a terrible haircut?
No, Blake Christian is not my guy. He tore my bicep. He is not my guy.
Uh-huh.
But I do respect what he's been doing. But right now, he's in Japan wrestling in the Battle of the Super Juniors tournament. Will not be back in the States for Cage of Survival this Sunday. So we had to strip him. And this Sunday, we'll crown a new GCW World Champion in the first ever. Matt Cardona, General Manager, Game-Changing Gauntlet of Survival. Who will be the next GCW World Champion? Brian, it could be. You could enter.
I'm okay, pal.
You could be the next GCW
Actually,
World
Madison
Champion.
has a dance recital Sunday, so there's no way I'm doing that.
Matt, can I
And-
enter, please?
Yeah.
Can I enter?
And in one of my most proud moments,
Could
maybe of
number
my
one
career,
draft pick Mark Sterling after this thing.
these GCW shows, they run long. Okay. They run long.
Yeah.
And I had to do commentary on the main event. Now I'm looking at how far away this venue is from my hotel, when the deep dish pizza place closed, and when the show's ending. I'm like, oh my God, I'm not going to get my
You're a
deep dish.
pro. You've been doing this for years.
So on commentary, it just so happens I missed Mance Warner possibly cheating when I looked down to order my Uber Eats, Ubered to my hotel, and got to my hotel as the Uber Eats driver was delivering my very own cheese
Bro.
deep dish pizza. It was deep dish pizza fate.
I've
Wow.
been
It was
doing this
unbelievable.
at TNA for 4 years now, and these rookies will walk in and be like, "How you do that?" Like, it's like I blow people's minds every time. I'm like, dude, I'm at the venue. I knew I was leaving. I knew how long it was going to take. It's just, 25, 30 minutes. I'm going to order my food. It's going to be there when I get there instead of getting there and showering and then ordering. And then now I'm deep into my hunger, like.
That's right.
Not that tough.
You are the most professional wrestler, Brian.
Yeah, shit.
So it makes sense.
That's a Tony Nese thing, too. He'll order that whole ass IHOP meal, and it's there when we get back.
Bro, it's genius.
IHOP. Ooh, I wouldn't do IHOP Uber Eats. Ugh. Wouldn't do that.
That's his thing. Dirt sheets. Tony Nese only eats IHOP.
I don't agree with that. Anyway, what did you do, Mark? Were you on the Pape?
You went to Collusion.
I was at Collision. I landed on Friday night, and as I landed on the tarmac, I checked in for my flight home. So I was there for
there you go.
Less than 24 hours. Hit that red eye home. Was not there for the pay-per-view, but great pay-per-view for AEW.
I have a question for you, Mark.
Yes.
Did you shower dodge?
Did I shower? Oh, no. I actually had plenty of time. I went back to the room, showered. So
you showered.
You did shower. Got a drink.
Well, their room is in the casino, so they just
pop
right up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I showered. I felt great getting on that plane.
Nothing like a red eye when you're sitting in your own ball sweat.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
I've done it numerous times.
I've been one time. One of our first red eyes, we took it in our edge tights. I'll never forget that.
I'll never forget that either.
Yeah.
A couple months ago, no, it was actually about a year ago. I'm in L.A. for GCW in that horrible venue. No shower, red eye to do the convention at the ECW arena, right? And I'm like, all right, I'll just shower after the convention. But there's no shower in that building. So then I had to wrestle Bully Ray, no shower. So I went, I did two matches in a convention with no shower.
Man, it's tough.
Crazy.
It's brutal.
Oof.
Hey, how about friend of the show, Gangrel, showing up?
Hey, let's talk about
let's like that. You just smile, right? It's like something.
Oh, I was so happy.
That Dave had his moment. And
bro, he looked great.
Guys, let's
fucking stay for 30 years.
Let's just put a pin, right? Just put a pin in it for 1 second. D, Can we pull up Jeremy Bedower's tweet?
Oh no, what do you say now?
It was actually a great tweet.
He teased these are going
to be a
Gangrel figure with no intentions.
AEW action figure fans, what product do you want to see from this PPV? I thought it'd be a great time to talk about the PPV and what figures we want. Now we could take that pin out. Let's get a Brood Edge, Brood Adam, Gangrel.
Right. Of course. Not Gangrel. I mean, not realistically. They have to sign him.
Why not?
I mean, it would be amazing, but there's a lot of stuff that would need to go down for that to be real.
I think that what a moment, right? I just couldn't believe that people actually remembered Gangrel.
Oh, yeah. Shocker.
That's sarcasm. Guys.
Shocker. Yeah, it's just like, we've become so friendly with him over the years. It's just, he's such a freaking nice guy, such a hardworking guy to see him get. This is a humble guy, too. You know what I mean?
Such a humble
guy. To get that moment and get that pop. It's like, good for goddamn Dave, man.
I don't think he'll be offended if I read the text I sent him this morning. But, Dave, he likes posting that personal Facebook airport selfie, right in the morning, So I know he was up when I was up.
He's always, by the way, he's always in biz cash in the airport, like a real pro.
That's right, like a pro. So I saw him. I texted him at 5:30 a.m. because I was leaving for the airport, and I saw he was up. I'm like, might as well text him. I said, "So happy for you, Dave. That was an awesome moment." And he wrote, "Thank you for always looking out for me." And it's crazy that we're looking out for Dave because some of these guys, they don't realize that they have this lasting impression on us as fans, as wrestlers. And Gangrel, it was such I have goosebumps right now thinking about it. He deserved that moment, that spotlight.
Yeah, he's one of the guys that sort of has blew me away every single time I met him on the Indies, every single time he did something with the Major Pod. And I think I've told this story before, and I wrestled him early on in sort of my comeback at Blitzkrieg in a parking lot, just like, not the shindiest of shindies. And when his freaking music played and he's coming out bopping to that Brood theme, I literally got emotional, teared up. I cannot believe that Gangrel is coming out right now, bopping to this theme. This is so cool because he was such sort of a hero of mine growing up and inspiration and stuff. So good dude. Happy
Is Broski the only one who hasn't wrestled him?
I have not wrestled him. Never won. I would love to.
God damn, that is a GCW match right there.
I wrestled him in a singles in Alaska. It's pretty cool.
Damn. Yeah. I've been on a tour of Ireland with him. That was fun.
Hey,
I think it was Ireland. Maybe it was UK. I don't know.
Looks from the fig. Looks from the pape.
Yeah, looks from the pape.
Swerve in the Warriors gear is number one for me.
Cool. I got a big pop.
How do you not do the Bucks with the thumbtack sneakers, or how do you a Jungle Boy on fire, or Darby with the Darby with the fucking flamethrower?
Goddamn, Darby with the flamethrower with that mask.
Darby is I mean, what was it? 2 years ago was when Kingston came back all bloody in that, right? And that's when they made him, right? So for sure, that mayhem in the arena thing or whatever, anarchy in the arena will get some stuff.
Triple H geared MJF. Triple H.
Oh, of course, MJF. With you got to be able to roll up the pants, but not only see the you got to see the creative pro. Yes, the cap tat on the front. The AEW tat on the back.
Yeah. Shout out to Mackenzie for doing that tattoo for him too. She did. Penmanship was top notch.
Stop, guys.
Let's get back on track.
Okay.
But what a pay-per-view. I mean, from top to bottom. And guys, full disclosure, I did not watch it.
I just get more and more impressed with Ospreay, dude. He is the best in the world.
Again, phenomenal.
And you know who impressed the goddamn shit out of me? And he's been impressing me for 30 years or whatever? Christian. What the fuck, man? He's like 51, had an absolute banger. Like, what an inspiration that guy is, man.
He's the best.
I'm saying it on here because they'll never hear it, and I'll never text him or tell him that. But man, what, like, I don't want to know, how much I admire him. But man,
wait, Brian, he wasn't nice to you when you wrestled him.
We're friends, but he's Christian. He's got a black heart. It's like
complete.
It's like being friends with Ziggler. He'll never tell you he loves you or give you a hug or anything, but I know he does.
Jay texted me after my match with Adam. Such like a dickhead text too. Couldn't even put me over.
So, yeah.
What he
said something like, "You're a cute little heel" or something like that. Couldn't even give me a compliment.
I bought Adam and Jay's plank thing for my gym.
Yeah,
because I do a lot of planks anyway. So I was like, I might as well do them in comfort. Their new product, Pure Plank, I believe it's called. If you want to check it out,
I was thinking about buying that too.
And I sent them both a text like of me doing it, whatever. Like, hey, this is pretty cool, like whatever. And Adam wrote back immediately, "Oh man, thanks, blah blah." And then nothing from Jay, which I expected. And then maybe like 48 hours, he wrote back, and it was kind of nice. I was shocked.
Really?
I was shocked. Yeah.
Wow.
I thought he was going to be like, you're fat. You should be doing that or something. He didn't.
I didn't watch the pay-per-view because Chelsea was just in Saudi. I was only going to see for a couple of hours, but I was just scrolling through my phone the whole time. Like, what an event it seemed like. And the fan response seems awesome. I feel like that's a pay-per-view AEW needed. Perfect 5-year anniversary show.
Definitely big for momentum and stuff and response from the people. Just so long, but the people, I will say this, but the people were getting tired. They hit that final countdown and they got them all, rocking and rolling for that last match. So it was pretty fun.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Anything else for a follow-up, guys?
Nope.
I'll save Powertown talk for the news.
All right. Well, this is the last week to get your major Bendies, your Danhausen, your Maki Ito, your Steve Macklin. And guys, let me just say this. These Bendies were always fun, always great. TDD Art's been awesome. Kinnick's Hard Work's been awesome. But Brian Beatty's sculpting has taken these to a whole nother level. And you guys haven't seen them yet because there hasn't been a Brian Beatty in hand yet.
Right.
But it's absolutely changing the Bendies game. And he sent us the Maki Ito, like the sculpting might be the most detailed major Bendy we've ever done.
Intricate for sure.
Like if you're watching right now on YouTube, like you see her little skirt thing, like every little detail is layered
with ridges.
Molded.
Like it's a lot.
So this is the last week, May 31st. And again, the pre-order is the order. These won't be for sale anywhere. I mean, maybe secondary market, of course, but not on our side. Look at this packaging. Danhausen. He's got the flowers. He's got the moo. Love that, Danhausen. We got the Maki Ito in the pink, the cutest in the world. The Japanese writing looks great. And then, of course, Steve Macklin, the face paint, the TNA Impact-esque gear that matches your Heath, your Brian, and your Ponderosa. So make sure you pick those up. MajorBendies.com. And also, a quick little plug: Live 18 tickets are still on sale. Kowloon, August 18th. So August and August. We still have plenty of time, so we're not going to do the hard plug-in yet.
It will sell out though, so I wouldn't.
Oh, it's going to sell out. Like, there's no doubt in my mind.
I wouldn't lollygag if you want to come. That's for sure.
No.
You know.
So the GA is already sold out. So we got a couple of VIP left. We're working on one of the surprise guests. We got a couple in mind so far. So it's going to be fun. Might be the last show at Kowloon. So Andy says it every year. So we'll see.
That's not really a selling point anymore, but
That's true. Yeah. But Mark, are you going to wear those pool floaties?
I will. Yeah.
That's Malibu Mark right there.
Yeah.
You should do it. And then
maybe
of course
I'll come as Malibu Mark. Yeah. Mark Malibu. What are you talking about here? Come on.
Sorry, Mark Malibu.
And if you see the Easter egg in Mark's pocket, the Captain Joe's shoes exclusive Major Bendy, which I'm pretty sure is going to sell out maybe there. So if you want that, come to Live 18. Why do I keep saying Live 18? It's Jesus Christ. Live 20 on August 18th. That's the confusion.
What time is it in Mexico?
It's actually earlier than it is for you, but I've been up all fucking morning. I got some a bunch of injections, a bunch of syringes in me.
And erections in Mexico. It's a vlog coming soon.
Actually, they were telling me that I could get injection into my penis.
Don't do it.
Ooh,
I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. Like permanent BlueChew. I'm seriously considering it. Anyway.
Guys, don't get an injection in your penis. Use BlueChew.
A pro wrestler with a boner, but we'll see how he figures that one.
How'd Matt Stryker do it? Anyway, let's go to the news, and the news is brought to you by Pabst Blue Ribbon.
The Major Pod Network has partnered with our favorite adult beverage, Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Everybody needs some liquid courage to make their own weekly purchases. Scratch that figure itch and scratch that PBR itch.
If you're listening to this, you're already a major mark. Now it's time to become a major PBR mark.
Use hashtag MajorPBR and post your pictures and videos of you major marking out with some Pabst.
Pabst Blue Ribbon and the Major Pod Network, the tag team champions of the world.
Of the world.
Major PBR. Forever. All right, guys. Unfortunately, with the stem cells, I cannot, this is told to me verbatim, I cannot drink alcohol for 30 days, including PBR. So you guys are going to have to drink those PBRs for me.
Memorial Day bender. There's plenty of PBR going around all the pool parties I've been to this weekend, so don't worry about it.
I absolutely love it. But every single week, use the hashtag MajorPBR. If we choose your picture or video, you will get a prize. Who's the winner this week, Mark?
Let's see here. Our good friend, he's in the chat. Will Botello, Big Papa Pump.
There he is.
Major WF Pod, Major PBR, ice cold, Pabst Blue Ribbon on Memorial Day, grilling and chilling. Hashtag still my era.
Guys, I this is no bullshit. I don't know if there's anything better than I'm talking ice cold PBR on like a hot summer day. You're cooking a fucking steak, a burger, a hot dog. You crack
ice
over that
cold
PBR.
out of like a cooler with ice. Oh my god,
unfucking believable. Mike Small saying there's non-alcoholic PBR. I believe that could be a game changer.
I actually recently saw that.
I think all companies are kind of shifting to at least have that alternative.
All right. So we got some news and follow-up. First, we have from Mitch Hastel Toy. He's showing off his Al Snow and head. I feel like he's shown this before. Like I get so confused with Mitch. He shows like so many different versions of figures. It's like there's the concept art, then there's the sculpt, then like it looks good though. I will say
head stay in the hand if that's an open hand.
That I'm not sure about, but I will say as it looks, I believe it looks better to me, in my opinion, than the Cella/Epic Al that they made.
Right. I can concur with that.
So I think I might get this and
I feel like the hair should be a little more whitish blonde than that color, but maybe.
Okay, that's
might
fair.
Be my only critique.
Well, this is just a painted prototype.
Right. I can tell.
What else do we have from? Okay, here we go.
This looks good.
This looks really good. Macho Man Randy Savage, which will be first time in Hasbro form, full entrance gear. We're talking the jacket, the hat, the glasses. Like there's never been a Hasbro
glasses.
The one
my
doesn't have
only gripe
glasses.
is that it's so similar to the other one.
But we don't know what the paint is going to be.
I know, but it's gonna be
That will change. That could change the whole thing.
mold literally is what the other one is.
I don't necessarily. I don't
They
necessarily.
switched
Mind
the.
that.
I'm looking at it right now because it's hanging on my wall. They switched the right and the left in the same pose, and then it has all the a finger up instead
Now,
of the
but
two.
that other one doesn't have tassels on the boots, correct? Or does it?
Little guys, I think maybe. Can't really
Does
see
it?
from here.
I'm digging this. I saw a lot of people. I shouldn't say a lot. I saw a couple people like bitching and moaning, like, "Oh, Mitch is just going to repaint this a bunch of times." Like, so does every other company. Who cares?
Yeah, I mean that's how you
Right? Like, I mean, think about it.
It's the toy business.
Mattel repaints Macho Man's all the time. Who cares? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm going to be getting it. It depends on the gear, how many I'm going to get, and we know Mitch loves making his variants. So, and hey, so do we with our major Bendies Macho Man. So I can't blame him.
No, I'm not. I wouldn't hate on that. That's a business strategy.
If you could pick any gear for this look, what would you pick?
Man, it's hard to say. Problem is,
in
my mind, I'm picturing that Hasbro, so I don't know what else it could be. You know what I mean?
I would want like the Mattel Creations, like Mania 10.
That was just
Like the black and white.
not colorful enough for me, but yeah.
I have always wanted. I'm trying to see if it would work. I'm looking
Maybe
at the
just
pictures.
go full Slim Jim here.
I've always wanted Mania 9. It is so ridiculous. He like comes out on like, getting carted out by like Egyptians, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's
It's like white and gold, if I recall, right?
I'm colorblind. I'm looking, it's like silvery. It's so
I get
shiny
confused.
and cool.
I get it confused when it comes to like the boot tassels because that really changes it up a bit.
Well,
Yeah.
that's probably going to limit what you can do, but whatever.
Right.
Exactly.
All right. What else we got from Hastel? We got nothing else from
I
Hastel.
thought this ad was beautiful.
Okay, this is from Epic Toys. Okay, first of all, Epic has been, let's just say, greatly improving since they took over Cella. Their product has been incredible. Their ads, their promotions have been incredible. Showing off their new set, Bobby Heenan, Onita, Borzukov, and Eddie Guerrero. There's also going to be a variant Bobby Heenan, alternate pose. So he has an arm, two different arms, really. One just fist down and one holding a microphone. I think I'm only going to get the red boy.
The one where
personally,
Mark's pose.
Yeah.
Got it.
Also, a little teaser.
Bobby the Brain stealing my pose.
Stealing Mark's
Also-
pose. This fraud named Bobby Heenan.
A teaser, Dr. Death, which I think is really interesting.
Dr. Death. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And another teaser where it's just such a head scratcher to me, Big Van Vader.
Right.
Don't quite know how that's done.
And then the announcement.
The announcement. Now, this is where we're going to get into a whole bunch of different things. Teasing the line Lubes, which we can all assume Galoobs, which I think is really cool. But a few weeks ago, another company, so I know this announcement is only made because another company came out a couple of weeks ago, Top Rope Collectibles, announced that they were doing Galoobs. And I told them, I'm not going to promote you guys on this pod until you have a tangible item. You know what I'm saying? Because how many companies have shown up?
Right.
But they have announced that they're doing PN News, Mr. Wonderful, and I'm rooting for them. I know other people they've reached out to, but I'm like, okay, man, this is going to be 2 Galoob lines, and then D Freedom said, there's a third company that may not be making them, but at least has the rights to make them with the real name Galoobs, and that's Powertown. So what's going on here? We got 3 Galoob. We went from 0 to 3 real
it's also
fast.
a product that we've internally discussed several times.
That's and that's another thing. Full disclosure, we were going to do Ric Flair in that unreleased red robe as a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive for this year, and we're like, I don't know if people really want to do Galoob, so we decided against it. But I guess now there's going to be 3 companies doing them, so I don't know if I regret it or not.
It's like the series is so small, so maybe that's why there's no demand, or is there going to be demand because the series is so small and people want to expand? I don't know. You know,
I think I would love to expand, especially if you nail the guys.
To me, it's like, okay, if you're a Hasbro collector or a retro collector, right? Do we want those same kind of guys in the Galoob style? I don't know. Like, yes, for me as a collector, I would want the PN News, the guys who were missed out on, but I don't need I don't need a modern guy or like an 80s guy in that Galoob style because I have that with the retro style.
Yeah, I'm somebody who preaches that I love the current guys in retro. I do love continuing that line, but the bias in me is that Hasbro retro line is my favorite figure line of all time. So the continuation of that in any direction to me is up my alley. Galoobs, while I did play with them and while they were a big part of my childhood, not my favorite. And I just started collecting them like 2 weeks ago and I still don't necessarily care. And they're in the back of my thing. That's just me though.
Right.
So there could be people that would really want it.
Do you have any knowledge about this Galoob situation that I don't know about that I missed?
He's shaking his head no.
He's shaking his head no.
Anybody
So
else not crazy about lubes?
I was just gonna say the name lube grosses me out like moist.
Pretty
well,
rough.
guys, we have a company or a figure line called Big Rubber Guys. So
I know, but
Yeah, but lubes sounds like something that's
lubes
like
is
hangs
like-
off your body.
and I could have swore I read it.
Oh,
Maybe I'm
shit, look at
incorrect.
those lubes.
rhymes with boobs. Sounds
Maybe I
like
read this
lube.
incorrectly,
It's pretty
but like that these lubes from Epic Toys, like for instance, are just going to be like one is going to be inserted into a set of wrestling megastars. You know,
That's another thing. I don't.
As-
yeah, it's like how many can you? Yeah, you can't like be
like for instance, if they're making Vader, if they're making a Vader lube me up. You know,
Yes.
lube
that
me
was the
up.
point of that whole segment.
But if they're making an Effie lube, don't need it.
No. Oh no, for sure. I don't want that.
Because we've already crossed that line with retro. So the Effie retro, I'm in.
So
Effie
so
lube?
just make sure you don't want Effie lube.
Yeah, but once they start doing it, you don't want Effie lubed up. Is what you're trying to say.
Listen,
I'm gonna tell him you said that.
this is gonna get a little dangerous here. Okay, like
Who do you want lubed up?
Yeah.
You want Ricky Morton lubed up?
Who do you want?
well,
lube?
I mean, I'd say Chelsea Green, but she's on WWE. We can't do Chelsea Green lube.
Yeah,
You know?
man.
Oh man, what about a Dick Worley lube?
Oh boy.
Hard dick.
A lubed up dick. A lubed up dick.
I think hard dick lube is great product.
Oh man.
Well, lube on that the hard. Dick. All right, enough.
We got to move on. Let's move on.
Okay.
We're 5-year-olds.
Yeah.
All right, so they also show up these
looks
mock-up
great.
images. The Borzukov, they look great. Onita. We also have the Eddie Guerrero, and we also have the Bobby Heenan. Now, maybe I'm wrong, but like this seems like a true set of four. Maybe they've done sets before, but I feel like their products come out so sporadically that it never really feels like a set,
Guy every once in a while.
right?
That's the way it's been. Yeah.
Looking
I don't
forward to
feel,
all
I mean, but maybe this is the start of something new, where we're getting a full set. Maybe they'll throw in a lube,
Right.
you know. So hey, they look good. I'm interested.
these. Chris
lube
Rizzi
me up.
says, "Show me your lubes."
If Chelsea still had her OnlyFans, that'd be a shirt. I bet.
Oh, holy shit! All right, what's next, D?
Oh.
All right, D, you're gonna have to pop in here for this. Boss fights.
I mean, it's Boss Fight Studios, Legends of Lucha Libre. Their premium assortment, I believe
It's
it's
just
called. Right?
pre-order closing soon. I didn't even know these were for pre-order.
That's why. Oh, so I pre-ordered some of them on Boss Fight, the ones I wanted. This one's just, I mean, I love Vampiro. He's one of my favorites. But such a weird cut to me. I wish it was something else, but it's Wrestling Society X Vampiro with the Wrestling Society X title.
I think I'm going to get it and just put the WCW Vampiro head on.
That's a Juggalo Vampiro head if you look at it. It's not the same.
D, can you help me out here, D? Do you know anything about this?
Here he comes.
Freedom Labs, please hold.
It's a different vibe when you pop in here now.
Wow.
More for D's here. It's got to fade out.
Oh goodness!
Oh no, we're doubling up.
Oh no.
It always lubes. Oh, loops.
Was that real or sincere?
D made it funny.
All right, yeah. So this is actually, I think, 2000 WCW 2000. ICP clown face paint Vampiro.
So like when he's in that group for a hot minute?
Yeah, when the Insane Clown Posse invaded WCW.
Because it's not exactly like his like popular WCW look.
It's got the braids. I think that
I
is
know, but
probably what was
the
used for
mouth
reference.
is definitely not the way.
Well, it's misprinted, first off. I mean, that sample is misprinted, so
Well,
that's potentially is what is affecting you thinking that way. But
time
yeah,
will tell. Either way,
yeah.
By the way, I pre-ordered it.
It's a nice 2-in-1 figure. So you get your late 2006. I mean, Wrestling Society X was technically aired in January of 2007. So
right.
this is a nice 2-in-1 figure and comes with a lot of accessories. And same with this Taya Valkyrie.
I will certainly be getting this one with the is that Presley the dog?
Yeah, Prince Presley.
Yep. And a staple gun, alternate
The bloody
hands, and then
face.
is the face has like a black eye or a little gig mark or something?
Yeah, it's a little cut under the
That's
eyelid.
cool.
I'm certainly getting that. That's awesome. That's a must-have for me.
And a nice, I think the skin tone is updated, and the there was something else that was different about it. Oh, it's got the headdress in it, so that's I'm not sure if the headdress is removable. It might be sculpted in, but very nice nonetheless. And then you got Laredo Kid, and also
Looks great as well.
Teniblis Jr. So these guys were first announced for Wave 3 back at Expo Lucha 2019. So it's been a long time come for these guys.
What?
And
2019?
August 2019.
Jesus.
Holy fucking shit.
Stop.
So it's been a long time come for these guys. I think,
God.
but still very nice. Soft.
Wait, so
good
these
paint.
might come out. These might come out in 2025.
No, these are coming out by this year. They're coming out.
I mean,
they're
this
coming
is like
out
a
at least-
this looks like a sample in a.
Yeah, this
in a
is the
blister
first.
here.
Yeah, this is the first pass.
Okay.
Yeah, of the FEP. Yeah.
I mean,
Just-
Laredo
just to
Kid's
show the pack
with
out.
TNA. He's the digital media champ. I don't even think he wears this anymore.
This is probably 2021 gear for
Right.
Laredo. I'm assuming it's probably the same case with Taya, and then probably Teniblis. This includes the Legends Lucha Libre Championship. So that was, I think, instituted last fall. So that potentially coincides with that gear. I mean, his gear kind of is very similar. It's black and gold, so you can kind of get away with that.
Right, right.
Yeah, and then he comes with 2 different masks, and also the gauntlets are removable, and he's got wrist tape underneath. So that's really cool. So
Oh,
a lot
you
of
can do that. You can do the gloves or no gloves. That's cool.
yeah. So these are a lot of. I think a lot of these guys are pretty much fully tooled. I think Laredo, he's probably using. I think he's got new arms, and then Taya, I think that's a complete overhaul from the. I don't know if any of that is existing from the Fanaticos. So I think all
Right.
that is pretty much brand new. So really,
I think they do a great job
stuff.
on these figures.
I
They're just the
love
scale.
all that stuff. Yeah, it's fun.
They're just a little.
Yeah.
I'm such a hypocrite because I say Power Town doesn't need to be in scale with other figures, but like I feel like these do. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the scale was adjusted yet. I mean, I know initially, I think the Pentagon and Phoenix, they were, I think, like 6.5 inches tall. So I think they should have been more around the 6 and yeah, it is a little off, but it's I think it's been a little revised. Brian had the Fanatico, so it looked pretty good on camera, and the Ultimate Dragon looked good compared to the other characters as well, produced by Mattel and Jazzwares.
All right, what's next in the news, D?
Got Foco.
Triple H, Foco, Throne Bobble. They do great stuff out of 224. Not for me, but I appreciate that they keep banging out these product. Pretty cool.
WrestleMania 22, 22.
22, correct?
Yeah, and
I love his water bottle. It just looks so funny in his hand.
But it's what he did, though, right? I mean, it's accurate.
if he did have it in his hand, then it must have been like pretty disguised, because I think it faded to black, and then he popped up without the gear on, or can't remember. It's been
I watched that Mania live and never watched it again.
it's been 18 years. So
Yeah, wow.
Damn.
Oh,
Little
this is cool.
Umaga.
I didn't see this coming.
Little leaked Umaga.
it's
Looks
not
awesome.
necessarily leaked. I think this is from Smith's. It looks like this is probably on an island.
Umaga!
So
We were making that joke this weekend. You mega.
Look, super toyetic. The red gear, it just pops. It's just so much more toyetic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know, like, it's not true to, like, really what Umaga's run was, but toy-wise, it's way more fun.
this was based off a particular studio shot session, and here's a fun fact: this gear was worn against one Scotty Goldman. Yeah, there you go, Sooty Boy.
Oh, boy. Sooty Boy.
Oh.
Sooty Boy got killed in that match.
I remember watching that match live. Said, "Oh, I don't think Scott's going to last much longer here."
Twice because they sent him back out to do it again. You know what I'm saying? It was really crazy.
Oh boy. Up next is there it is, the U2's MJF. They were hiding it because he's the
Figured maybe they said, hey, hold off until he makes his announcement at the show, kind of thing, which I can only assume.
I wonder if he has the AEW Mackenzie tat under those pants if you roll him up.
He does, brother, I'm telling you.
Look at that, MJF.
Royalties from now on coming to my household.
This was the
Great.
suit. This was a suit that I believe was featured in the vignette when he did the house tour or whatever. Little pre-pack.
It looks awesome. In package looks great.
Those are cool. And like you said,
dig
you
it.
can't make pops, so I think this is the next best thing. And you can steal a great autographed item, and it's right there in that wheel.
Very, very cool.
Yeah.
I dig it.
Mm-hmm.
What's next, D? I'm going off you, pal. All right. We got From the Vault. We got the 7-piece set coming May 29th, the Death Triangle. Looks good to me. And they're back on television together, so
And I think this
good
is
timing.
your first chance at trios titles, correct?
Yeah, this is the first time that I believe these have been offered, and this is based off of Dynamite, September 7th, 2022.
Oh, wow. So it's only almost 2 years outdated. Not terrible.
Guys, but this is, come on.
Looks
These
great.
guys are
Looks
awesome.
Yeah.
I think that's the
I
best
love
Pac ever.
Yeah, the Pac sculpt is fantastic.
Plus the 2 belts. Unbelievable.
I dig it.
They are the
I
coolest
dig it.
guys. Did you guys see this weekend Little Phoenix and Little Penta?
No.
I did
what's
not.
that?
On Collision, they came out with their kids.
Oh, really? Cool.
Wow.
Completely dressed as them, bro. Like it was unbelievable.
Like real gear and stuff?
Yes.
Wow.
Penta's
That's sick.
kid even had the tats on his arm, sharpied.
Wow.
It was like unbelievable. What a moment. And I don't know if I'm
don't
just
come off easy. We know.
right. I don't know if I'm just being a weenie dad and I thought it was cool, but
Yeah, no,
I thought
think
it was
it's
awesome.
great. That's
That's
I
just cool as
forgot-
they fold
I feel like
together.
they showed this box at Toy Fair. It's a cool like
Yeah.
unfold.
Yeah, it was at Toy Fair, and then it was also shown. I think it was first revealed at the All Out little thing that they had for the Starcast thing. So, and the box is like triangles, and then you can. It's almost like origami. It like folds together and forms a triangle with their symbol at the top. At the
I dig
top
that.
panel.
really cool.
Star Wars did a similar packaging, I believe.
And it also has like an outer sleeve similar to the like the Super Sevens and stuff. It'll have a slip cover.
Right, that keeps it all together from unfolding, right?
And these
Sick.
are limited to 3,000 pieces.
Awesome.
Sweet.
There he is.
And we got
ROH legend.
Danhausen.
I think, we make fun of this figure so much just because, Danhausen's running ROH was like basically in the pandemic. But I feel like this is like the Danhausen. Like if I picture
This is the one. This is the one I'll be getting.
I think I have to get this one and replace the one I have on display.
Yeah, this is like, to me, this is like, we'll go on the miscellaneous shelf, Danhausen.
Right? And the one
Like, for what he
guy we
did in,
met
like,
and
indie
befriended,
wrestling and-
Danhausen, like this is him.
I'll be getting
Yeah,
it for sure.
It is a
This-
pretty great one.
This is based off of Final Battle 2020. It's in the same gear as the Heels and Faces figure, but I think it's got extra tattoos that he didn't have at the time, but it's fine. They were just using existing assets. So.
Oh, that's kind of annoying, but all right.
And it comes with a jar
I
of
like
teeth.
that.
Jar of Teeth, no Danhausen from Jazzwares has come with yet, so that's a big selling point.
Limited
It
to
looks great.
5,000 pieces. I think this is the fourth figure of Series 1. So there could be a Series 2 depending on sales of these. So,
Well, there better be a Colt Cabana. I almost said Scotty Goldman.
Colton figure?
No, we don't say his real name here, pal.
Sorry.
What else we got, D? Oh, this was great. You
awesome.
see this
Yeah,
video?
watch this. Yeah.
The reveal of the Brisco Brothers figs. These look so great.
We've also been sent images of these and they're unreal. So I'm
Yeah.
very much anticipating ordering these for sure.
Wow,
Cannot
so
wait.
awesome.
based
Wow,
off of the
really, really
double
cool.
based off the double dog color match from Final Battle 2022, limited to 4,000 pieces.
Wow. Sick.
Man, so good. So damn good.
And the announce date for these has not been announced yet, but I'm assuming
That's
it's
what
in
I'm
the next,
like, I'm chafing
next
here.
drop.
Where are they at? Yeah.
Yeah. So the next drop, I believe, will be this Wednesday for the Death Triangle and Danhausen.
Right.
And that's jazzwaresvault.com.
Yeah, I was when I went to. I was shocked that the Briscoes weren't there when I went and checked the other day when that video came out and those pictures came out.
We got the slabbed upper deck Kenny Omega. I think it's cool. Not for me, but I got the Sting last week. I think the product is actually
Pretty
cool.
different. That's really cool, actually.
Yeah, so
And
if you
this
have
is
the Walmart,
brand new gear or no?
if you have the Walmart exclusive Supreme Collection figure, that one has these tights, but they were not, I believe, packed out on it, so you had to swap them, or maybe it was
Right.
packed out with them, or that might have had the jeans with it. So either way, if you have that, but I don't think it came with this head.
Yeah.
So
That makes it pretty
yeah.
different, actually. in
Yeah.
my opinion.
and that one, I don't know if that came with the AEW championship. Yeah, I think it did come with the AEW championship.
It
Yeah.
does,
So yeah. So this is based off of Dynamite December 16th, 2020. So this is right when he won the AEW championship.
You know what's
I'm gonna play
weird?
devil's
I'm on
advocate with you
Jazzwares
guys.
Vault. I'm on Jazzwares Vault right now.
Shortly after.
They have a ROH section and an AEW section, which I think is kind of ridiculous.
Yeah. That's two separate banners for AEW. And
I just think that's a waste.
the Death Triangle isn't listed under the AEW one when I went to go visit it, so you have to go to Shop All. So the only time when at least when I clicked on the AEW banner, the tab, that directed you just to the
Danielson's
Malachi
here.
Black.
They might have just moved it.
Well, let's stay on this Kenny Omega for a second, because last week my gripe was that the Sting didn't come with the bat, and Brian said, "Well, you can't see the bat on the card image." Well, Kenny doesn't have the microphone or the title on the card image.
Possibly due to cost. More than likely, it's all because of cost.
I mean, that I got nothing on that.
Well, I don't like it, pal.
Kills my point, at least I'll say.
Yes. So we got the Britt Baker Target Owen Hart exclusive
awesome.
sold out instantly.
Really cool.
The pre-sale.
The pre-sale.
Promo.
Oh, the pre. Oh, okay.
Pre-sale
So it's only
on the
pre-sale.
Target app, right? Correct.
Yeah. This is the
This-
second figure part of the limited edition pay-per-view series that is exclusive to Target.
Man, with
Right,
the
and
colors, this pops, man.
Yes.
It is really cool.
Yeah,
The belt is
and the
awesome, and
colors.
it's a cool
Yeah.
trophy to like do a tournament for with if you're a kid or whatever.
Right.
But yeah, so I saw a bunch of people posting that, that it sold out instantly. But like, how many do they put up on those pre-sales? Like,
I don't know.
Right.
I'm sure it did.
Yeah.
I'm sure whatever number they put up sold out.
Well, guys, I don't know if you saw this, but Brian Alvarez tweeted, Britt Baker hasn't been seen on TV in almost a year, and her Target exclusive action figure sold out in literally seconds.
Saw
But
that.
then early morning guy Steele said, if you think that's impressive, so did UWF Big Bubba Rogers, and he hasn't been on TV in 37 years.
Which is like a great counter argument to that. I mean, come
So good.
on. Yeah. Shit.
Holy shit.
So did the Salt.
Early morning
He
guy
had
Steele has
7
been on
matches.
fire.
Yeah.
Early morning guy Steele's been on fire.
Ugh.
Oh my god! He also wrote last night after MJF showed his AEW tattoo. Early morning guy Steele said, "I don't regret my control your narrative lower back tattoo, and I never will."
It's rough.
First
I
of all,
wonder
I
who
saw
early
that
morning
tweet
guy
and I
Steele
didn't
is.
know it was the same guy. Damn.
Oh my god.
Anyway, all right.
So yeah, Britt Baker's based off of Double or Nothing 2022, and this is what the head is based off of. People are commenting like, "What's the expression based off of this?" Is the particular expression that's based off
Oh, that
of,
makes a
with the
little
tongue to
more
the side.
sense. Not-
That is
not-
on every
not the
single AEW thing ever. It is on the truck. It
yeah.
is on all the promo pictures. That is the absolutely used Brit picture ever.
Now that we're looking at that though, it's just the paint of the eye application that's throwing that off. Like so,
Her
bad.
tongue isn't. It's. I don't know. It's also we're looking at a blurry photo because it's blown up.
Yeah, but a lot of those, paint applications do look like that in real life.
Not tan enough either. Brit's tan.
I'll agree with you on that.
All right. Is now the here we go. I didn't see this coming. Jay White, ringside exclusive, which also
didn't?
might have. I didn't see this coming.
Well, I mean,
no,
there's-
I had no
Jeff
idea.
Jarrett came out of nowhere, kind of blindsided us, and then now this.
And then this totally came out of nowhere. So we're gonna have two, which is great.
But
But
the real catch to me is like this is new talent, 2 in a row.
3 in a row. I mean, well, yeah, new talent in terms of Jeff Jarrett, but yeah, the Ringside Collectibles exclusives. It went Jericho House, and then it was Jeff Jarrett, and all within
Yeah,
less than
so
60 days.
Because you think about
And the commercial that-
the entire existing Ringside Jazzwares relationship, they haven't had new talent. They've had great exclusives, but not fresh talent.
And
That's pretty
what a
awesome.
way to get Jay White out, because if he didn't come out here, he would have came out in 2028.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I think he was listed for Unrivaled, or no, maybe Unmatched 15 or something like that. It was, or maybe Unmatched 11. It was,
That
he
all
was
changes
shown
so
in a
much.
previous, and that was, I think, Revolution 2023 potentially when that was shown off.
Do we think this is a soft goods jacket?
It is soft goods.
Okay, because the way that like I don't know what that was. The
I'll show
digital
it,
render
That
cartoon
commercial they made
thing,
was
the commercial,
fantastic.
I'm like, well, soft goods would. I mean, hard goods wouldn't move like that. So
Packaging is a nice slip case with the switchblade.
I
3
love the
switchblades.
packaging.
Oh, can you
I think
see
it's
him through
great.
that one slit?
Yes.
That's
That's
sick,
badass.
actually.
That's
Wow,
cool.
That's gonna be beautiful.
And then here's the,
That's sick.
I think it looks awesome.
Yeah.
Really cool.
this is based off of Forbidden Door 2022 because it has the necklace, but technically he has worn this more than once at Dynasty, most recently at Dynasty 2024 and Full Gear 2023, but without the necklace. So
How long has Jay White been with AEW?
A year at least.
signed, I guess,
Signed.
probably since the beginning, like spring of 2023.
But
So-
but he did Forbidden Door stuff like the same as Osprey, like, right? He would
Got it.
He was representing New Japan.
Well, it's a great figure, great debut figure in like a 6-inch scale. He was going to get a Super 7, but that didn't pan out.
100% was in Wave. We've seen it. Wave 3, New Japan.
Yeah. Looks
Don't-
awesome. That's going to do good numbers for Ringside for sure.
Probably too late to revise the knee pads. I mean, just being a stickler here, but the tampos are flipped on these.
You, a stickler?
Yeah, I don't,
What they're flipped?
yeah. Well, they should be both. It should be both forward slashes. The right knee pad is a backward slash, so they both should be matching. So
So can you just take that
Just a
knee
little
pad
detail.
off, slip it on the right way?
you probably could
Yeah,
flip it around backwards. but
That's
then-
not our job. That's
Yeah.
not our job.
Yeah. So it
Just-
will
I dig
come with
it.
different hands as well. So very cool, and 2 different portraits. And here's the first shot that was on display.
Sick.
All right. Now, are we up to all the reveals from Double or Nothing?
Yeah, starting with.
Look at that.
What's he do? What's Double J just doing at the beach here?
Look at that beautiful man.
Palm trees,
He's
chilling.
in Vegas.
Beautiful
He's in
soft
Vegas.
goods robe.
I absolutely love this. I did not know it was going to be soft goods. Did we know that going into this?
You could tell from the render it was going to be soft goods. Yes.
Which I
Could
just
you?
think it's like
Yeah.
you're ordering something online. It's a one-off. It's exclusive. Like to make it the best it can be. Let's go. It's awesome.
I'm going to get this figure for sure. I love it. Think it's great. I love Jeff.
Guy's the man.
You know how I hate soft goods, but I'll still get it anyway.
No, come on. That's sick, dude.
Yeah.
You
This
just
gear
want that robe to be hard goods?
I would. Yeah,
It
me
looks
personally. I don't.
like plasticky, like the what it's made out of in real life.
I don't like soft goods. That's just my preference.
It's very similar to the kind of material that was used on the Marvel Toys TNA line to a degree.
That's what I was thinking. It reminds me of like Christian's like
Yes.
outfit,
Yeah.
but I don't
which
think
which fell apart over time.
Yeah. Which
I don't think that's going to be the case here with this, but yeah, this was gear was first worn at Full Gear 2022, but Jeff just wore this recently. I mean, he hasn't changed it. He's got that Joe Henry special, so.
Oh, here we go.
That's right. Looks awesome. I'm in.
And I don't know if
Sold.
it's too late to. It looks like one of the knee pads is upside down, so we'll see if that gets revised.
Oh, I think his nipple's a little too light too.
This is just a redeco of Samoa Joe.
Yeah, this is a part of Unrivaled Collection Series 15. This is available for pre-order right now on Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Major to save 10%. Based off of Dynamite,
D,
April 6, 2022.
I'm telling you right now. Let's not spend an hour on every one of these reveals here. We don't have to say.
Well, we're not.
That's-
It's literally just listen to the entire date. Danny
Let's
Garcia.
just say in advance you can get most of these from Ringside Collectibles.
They're up for pre-order, right? Already.
Yes,
Yeah.
we'll talk about it later. Is this his first figure, Daniel Garcia?
Yes, and it's great. Unfortunate that like he's changed his look completely to like long baggy tights and
And like he wears like short like pants now, right? Like jeans
long
or
baggy
something. Yeah.
long baggy pants. Yeah, exactly.
Fandango pants.
And but I mean, I knew him for a long time in trunks and knee pads. So
Right.
Dynamite.
And is
September
this
7th.
supposed to be like a towel around his neck?
Yeah, it's
he
a
used to
black
wear the
It-
towel.
it's- yeah.
Used to
Got
be
it.
Red
He was
Death
a
and
shooter.
towel.
Now he's an
Yes.
entertainer.
I think
Right.
really the person who displayed this gave him his dancing gimmick, but that's not what this was representing. They're just trying to make
Yeah.
it fun. I think,
Right,
on display.
right.
So Dynamite, September 2nd, 2022. And now we have Page, Full Gear, 2022.
That looks great.
Great.
Looks awesome.
Very toyetic jacket.
There's the head.
I like the skin tone. How it looks very what's pale? I guess.
Pale.
I don't know.
Pale. Yep.
Didn't
Looks good.
Mattel have to make a new skin tone for her or her Sheamus?
It was
I
the
can't remember.
Sheamus skin tone that was used for that. And
Okay,
now
so we're speculating on this, right? We don't know.
Oh no, the attire is very known. I mean, at least for me. This is
But
Unmatched
did they-
Collection Series 10.
But we think this is going to be a vault thing.
No, this is not Vault. No, this is Unmatched Collection Series 10.
Unmatched
Yeah,
10.
this was
Cutler's
announced.
in the series.
Yeah, this was announced
Oh, wow,
all the way.
okay, I
This
didn't
was
expect that.
this was announced back at last year's Double or Nothing. So, and here are the gray sculpts that were shown last Double or Nothing. And so these will be in All Out
Oh my
2021
God.
gear.
So-
All Out 2021.
Holy cow! They're gonna be so outdated when it comes out.
That's wildly outdated. What? I don't like. What happened? Was there a strike at Jazzwares, like a work stoppage?
And then Kenny Omega, based off of, he was also shown back at Double or Nothing. He will include the AEW Championship. He will be based off.
How
of
was the figure shown last year and we still don't have the figure in hand?
And that, oh my god, that's such an old Kenny. Like, and we have Kennys with that facial hair and stuff. So like,
I think they just showed too many. You know, I think
yeah,
they
but
showed
this is
too
still
many.
so long ago.
There was like there was like two. There was like a Chicago All Out or whatever it was. Then there was another thing right after that, the next thing, and they showed 14 sets, and it was like too much.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because theoretically, if you did the math, it's like, oh well, if everything goes well, this last set that they showed is not coming out for a year and a half.
Right,
if everything
right.
goes well,
Right.
All right, what else?
We also have Brandon Cutler from Revolution 2022. One can assume that this will be the chase similar to the Alex Daniels or
Oh,
Alex
okay, okay.
Reynolds.
That makes more sense to me. Okay.
this is great. Oh my god, the man.
Looks awesome.
And that
But
was
again,
also
he
shown
doesn't,
last year.
He doesn't even do that anymore, right, Mark? Or he does?
He's got a longer beard, yeah.
He teams with
pretty much the same thing.
Cabana.
He's the same look. Same look
the
with
same
Cole.
look.
That's how you can make your Colt Cabana. You can just pop on a new head or
Oh,
whatever,
wow, cheating.
potentially. So,
This is Kyle O'Reilly test shot.
yeah, the attire has not been confirmed, but it looks like, judging by the black trunks, potentially this will be his debut look from New Year's Smash Dynamite, December 29th. This is Double or Nothing 2022. Adam Cole pairs with the Target exclusive Britt Baker.
It's great. Love it.
The strap will be black on final.
I also like the reversed hands on that. That people
Yeah.
pointing out like crazy.
Yeah, there was a lot of
That looks so weird.
different. Yeah, there's some head scratching things. Originally was shown with the jacket, but I think the attire was going to be completely different. So there is what the attire will look like.
Mark, can we go back to that photo of Adam Cole real quick? Mark,
Which one?
why is everyone the one where he's like standing in the ring?
This one?
D?
Oh no, the one where he's standing. Okay, I see what you mean. This one.
D. Mark, why does everyone in AEW wear that goddamn fucking tape? Like everybody.
I don't know. Maybe it's a doctor
It's like,
thing.
but it's like out of
sell it.
control, bro. It's literally out of control. It's like, guys, come on. Like
Kinesiology.
everyone's
Gotta make sure
wearing it.
those muscles are
Do you
good.
think the figure's gonna have that? If it's
Well,
representing this Owen Hart win?
I'm trying to think if they had any figures thus far that have had it. I know Mattel has, but I don't know if I know they do the wraps on Samoa Joe's arm, but technically it's an elbow wrap. But yeah, I don't know. We'll find out.
It loosens you up. Have you ever had it put on by a doctor, Matt?
I have. I just look so stupid. I would never wear it in a professional wrestling match on television.
Well, I mean, what if it's like
I've
you are going
never
to have?
used it, never tried it, never. I have no idea.
What if it's like you can't? You're so hurt that you can't. do
okay,
this match,
okay. Now
or you
listen,
have
I
to
understand this is a pay per view. I'm giving him a pass, but people are wearing it every single week on television.
wear it. Right. Well, it's either you don't wrestle or you have to wear this.
It'd be pretty cool if they did a Will Ospreay with the air bubbles or whatever on the back. The whatever that thing that they do, that therapy that you
The
do.
cupping?
On the back. Cupping.
The
Yep,
cupping. A lot.
I don't want a figure with-
That's bro. That's my other pet peeve. When people have the pepperonis on their back when they know they're.
I don't want
If
to.
you-
Yeah, I don't want a cupping mark.
If you know you're gonna be on TV, don't get cupped the day before, bro.
Yeah.
What if you're so hurt you can't even bend over?
That
but
cu-
you get the cupping.
you're so hurt. The cupping is the only thing that can get
Hit
you
me.
by.
That's
like,
what I'm.
No,
That's what I'm saying. And that you're so
I've
hurt.
never
this
been
tape's
cupped. I don't
getting
know
you
what
by.
it's like.
Bro. That's what I'm saying.
I'm trying to
There's
get
no-
lubed and cupped. All right, man.
taped.
Uh,
Come
In
on.
my mind, the answer to this question has always been it's either that or nothing. It's either
Nah,
you
I
don't
don't
go
think it's
or
like
you
that,
can't lift
but-
your arm up. You can't lift somebody
I
unless
think it's
you
just
put
like
this
a
tape on.
little safety blanket for your mind.
I did it one time. I got hit in the leg with a puck, I believe.
Why
I don't know
in
where the
fuck
fuck I
hitting
was.
the leg with a puck.
I think I was I was playing with people at work or some shit, and then the doctor, whatever, I went to whatever to make sure that nothing was broken, and the doctor put on kinesiology tape. I couldn't walk. I could barely move. I thought my leg was fucked, and he put the tape on. And while I had the tape on, everything was fine. I felt I could walk, I could move, I could put pressure on my leg. It was insane. Then the next day I took it off and I couldn't walk again.
Weird.
Yep.
So there's your testimonial, Matt.
Yep.
All right.
And then we have Adam.
Test shot. Pretty cool. Looking forward
Yeah,
to
Radar
it.
Superstar.
Based off of Dynamite, October 10th,
Has that
2023.
been listed in a set?
Yeah, he's a part of Unmatched. He's replacing the LJN Brit.
So are the LJNs just done?
Definitely.
We'll find out. I mean, we'll see in waves going forward of Unmatched to see if that continues.
This was the only LJN they did that looked decent, and it's going to get cut.
Or it's going to get reslotted. We will find out. So.
What
Okay.
else?
All right. We have new Pentagon and Phoenix from Full Gear 2021.
Those are dope with the camo.
That's cool.
I'm a little
I like
kid.
that.
Pentagon's my favorite wrestler, and I'm getting all
Oh,
these.
for sure.
Yeah. Bro,
Nickelback, baby.
there's a lot of good here. We're talking about a lot of really awesome figures. This one stopped me in my tracks. I did not even know who this was.
I don't think they nailed it on this one, pal.
I don't even think it looks like Chad. I don't know who this is.
It's Hangman Adam
the nose
Page.
is a little off. Here's my thing, though. There was a lot of jokes about this. Just going to say this. We do this a lot, and then we get it in hand, and you're like,
Of course.
oh,
Well, this
it's not that
this looks pretty far along. This is like a sample, but whatever.
I know, but we've only seen, we're making fun of it based on this picture. This is the only picture I've seen of it. It
I
could be
agree.
the lens, the nose
We'll-
could be messed up.
We'll judge when it's in
Yes.
stock. But wow,
Exactly.
wowzers!
Yeah, the Adam Page pairs with the Kenny Omega that was previously shown. So this is Full Gear 2021 when he won the AEW World
Oh
Championship.
my god!
And this was shown back at All Out 2022. This was going to be in the same wave as the Abaddon. And
Well, that head looks completely different.
Yeah, it is a bit different. So things were revised along the way. So
Revised. I don't know.
That hair actually looks better right there. The hair on that.
Wowzers!
This is great.
Brody King, but this is in the same outfit and the same face paint, but this is pre-match, or I guess before. This is the coffin match with Darby. So this is
That's
could have
cool.
could have chosen a different one, but this is like a pre-bloody.
I don't mind
Brody
that because
from-
it's
yeah,
very
Yeah,
different.
I
with
don't
the
mind
paint
that.
and stuff. Cool.
yeah. And then you got All Out 2022 Wardlow.
Guys, come on. He's cut his hair. Enough.
But it
Not yet.
grew
yet.
back. It grew back. I saw last night he had a little knot.
Really?
Yeah. So I mean that is annoying, but it is what it is.
Oh, so maybe actually no. By the time this comes out, maybe it will be fully grown back.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's trying to grow it out. Okay.
Got another Darby. This is based off of his second TNT Championship victory on Dynamite January 4th, 2023.
Is the jacket just not finished, or is it supposed to be orange?
Yeah, I don't think it is like going to be like a darker brown. I don't think this is finished yet.
Okay.
Bro, this Jeff looked so sick.
Wow.
And I think this might be the most timely release, this is Dynamite June 21st, 2023.
Oh, wow.
Wow. All right.
So it's all over the place.
Now,
Yeah.
are we going to discuss the
We
version
gotta
one?
talk about it. Mark, I'll let you take the lead on this because I know you're very comfortable speaking on this. But anyway,
Well, they showed this.
let me
this
say it
Matt
the way I
Hardy.
want to say it.
Okay.
Jazzwares employees put out TNA Wrestling's Matt Hardy on this display table when they realized that he is no longer a AEW contracted wrestler, and then hid it, but someone already got a photo of it, so we know it was there.
It's not that somebody got a photo of it. Jazzwares actually posted it on their social media feed and then deleted the reel. And then,
So
they
it's been
redid the
screenshot and
reel.
posted, and it lives on.
Yes.
And that's a finished sample too, same as the Jeff. They both look awesome.
I hope
And
it
they
still
match.
comes out.
Me too.
Oh,
That looks
it will still
great.
come out most likely, yeah. It's
what
just they
what
don't.
lineup are these Hardys in?
It has not been announced like what the lineup is for this, but I would assume just like the Ethan Page, this just they don't want to show people that are no longer under contract with AEW.
Right.
So
Yeah, I mean
'Cause they
WWE does the same thing, but they just don't make mistakes like that so they can get caught.
yeah, and this pairs with the Jeff. So these are in matching gear. So that's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
I
In
think
terms
it's
of
great,
Josh
and it's
Breezy's
like-
going to need those.
We had a broken Matt as the only Jazzwares release, really.
Yeah.
And now we get this. I think it's a big difference. You need it.
And the Jeff is kind of similar to the Jax TNA. It actually has like the soft goods towel. So it's
like
not
that.
Dude,
So,
the
it's a
soft
part-
goods net shirt is
The
super
mesh,
cool,
it looks
man.
great.
Makes that look so toyetic.
just can't really take it off because it'll be dyeing the torso. So the bottom torso, lower torso, you're gonna have to be a little concerned
Well,
with. 'cause
D, I think if you lube it up, you might be able to get off.
well, no, it's not about lubing it up. It's about the bleeding, the dye bleeding. into the
Bleeding.
heat.
I hope there's no
Got to use the
bleeding after
lube so you don't
lube
get
it
the
up.
bleeding.
This is a rough one, guys.
We need a montage of all this stuff for social. Just
Steve's
everything just
uncomfortable.
crap.
And that's
He needs
all
to get
there
lubed
is.
up. Is that everything?
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
we
that's
should we should
everything.
clip
And then going on to the big finale.
the big finale. Well,
And the big finale is, guys, coming to the
speaking of
big rubber guys. Matt freaking Hardy. That's right. So Ethan Page, Road Warriors, and now Matt Hardy. We got him. We signed him. It's definitely coming out June 1st to June 30th. Series 8. Man, I'm so excited for this set.
What a set. Yeah.
Matt freaking Hardy. Oh, Brian's got it in hand. Go full screen on Brian over there. That's me. I'm Matt. This is the hand painted prototype, of course.
Resin prototype that we have to make our, fixes and changes, but looks pretty.
Yeah, so it's not completely finalized, but we're very, very excited for it. So grateful that Matt signed on to be with us with Ethan Page, Road Warriors. I think it's going to be the most successful set we've ever had. So we're very pumped. Look at that. Matt freaking Hardy.
So cool.
So cool. Ethan Page, of course.
What a
Ethan
monster set, dude.
The Ethan, we're going to tweak, thanks to Dee's feedback. The face can be a little more elongated, and it looks a lot better. I think this looks great, but it looks a lot better. And then the Road Warriors with removable pads, and people have been questioning: are they removable pads? Yes. And will there be text down their legs? Yes. And people have been asking: will there be variants or chases in the red? The answer is no. It wouldn't make sense because there weren't any chains on their spikes
would
in the
not
red.
be even remotely accurate, and we're not that carny.
Not
So,
that carny.
not
So,
happening.
guys, make sure you get these. MajorBendies.com, June 1st to June 30th. And now we got some ringside news. We have the last chance for huge figure deals on Ringside's Collectibles Memorial Day sale. New pre-order. We talked about this. What a great figure. Switchblade J White, AEW Ringside exclusive. The black and white timeless Tony Storm AEW U2's Ringside exclusive pre-order Tuesday, May 28th. New in stock, unmatched 9 with Jeff Hardy, Bryan Danielson, Jon Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli, Wheeler Yuta, and Jamie Hayter. And now it's time for the Ringside Top 10. This episode of the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast has been brought to you by Ringside Collectibles, the #1 online retailer of WWE action figures.
Go to WrestlingFigures.com and make a purchase. And when you do, use discount code MAJOR at checkout to save 10%.
Ringside Top 10. Brand new figures, how much did you spend? Ringside Top 10. 40 figures, exhausting mailmen. Ringside Top 10. Another sale, and Sami Zayn's #1 again. Ringside Top 10. Use code MAJOR for discount at the end.
Number 10, Three Faces of Foley, Elite 3-pack. Number 9, Logan Paul, Elite Top Picks 2024. Number 8, Claudio Castagnoli, Unmatched Series 9. Number 7, I gotta get a price check on this, guys. Jake Hager, Unrivaled 6.
$2.99.
Okay. Number 6, Cody Rhodes, Ultimate 21. Number 5, Jon Moxley, Unmatched Series 9. Number 4, ooh yeah, Meat Stick Macho Man, Randy Savage, Major Bendy, ringside exclusive. The first time a Major Bendy is on the top 10. I love that. Number 3, Ultimate Warrior.
I'm on ringsidecollectibles.com right now. Why is there no icon, John, for Meat Stick Macho?
Damn.
You just have to hope that it's there and search for it.
Well, I searched it comes up, but it has no like graphic on the main page like everything else does.
I would assume it would be sold out if it was there.
It's not sold out.
You know?
When I search it comes up.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if it was there, people knew it was there, you know? But even so, made the top 10, which is pretty damn impressive.
Damn, yeah. That's even
number
more
3.
impressive.
I know. Number 3, Ultimate Warrior, Best of Ultimate Edition. Number 2, Jeff Hardy, Unmatched Series 9. And of course, number 1, this awesome figure, Switchblade, Jay White, ringside exclusive. I mean, this ringside exclusive is what ringside exclusives are all about, I think.
Of course.
You know, to me, this is like
Especially
an
new
old school.
talent. It's super exciting.
This is like, imagine, like, okay, so Jax and Ringside had a great relationship. They do like Val Venus, the WWE East, but this is making like a top guy first time. This is like pretty damn fucking great.
Yeah.
It's a big get for Ringside.
And my
exclusive,
favorite
so I
wrestler,
love
Jeff
that.
Jarrett, bro.
That as well. All right. So up next is the weekly purchase brought to you by Major Bendies.
Big match in my house? I'll bring my guys. You have yours. I got Sergeant Slaughter. And I got Ric Flair. Woo! Here's Andre the Giant. And here's Macho Man. Ooh, yeah. And Brian Myers. And Matt Cardona.
They're so real. Can you tell the difference?
Roster cut. Video silence.
Big rubber guys. They're for real. Each sold separately on MajorBendies.com.
Big rubber guys. Collect them all. All right, guys. Major Bendies, like we said, last chance to get Danhausen, Maki Ito, and Steve Macklin. And then the Big Rubber Guys coming June 1st. So
While
what do
we're
you guys
talking
got?
Major Bendies, look what I got. It's gold.
I have not gotten
Swaggle.
that.
And I put an autograph case on it in a Major Bendies Defender, by the way.
Sweet.
Exclusive gold swaggle, shipping soon, or maybe coming to your doorstep already.
I need that, baby.
Rare boy.
I
Little
need
shout
that
out
big
to
time.
a figure of the past.
That's right. What else you get?
I had a real light week, dude.
Hey,
Me
wait,
too,
before
bro.
you go on, Major Bendy's contest, right?
Don't know.
got
Oh,
it.
sorry. Let's go back. let's go backwards then.
Yeah.
All right. Every single week, use the hashtag Major Bendies. If we choose your picture or video, you will get a little prize. Who won this week, Mark?
DJ, not today, jackass. Just got my Major Bendy's Ultimate card in the mail that I won on Matt Cardona's Whatnot, and it gave the man TTD a more colorful home. Check out this signed trio and pick number 2. Well, I don't have pick number 2, but pick number 2 is right there.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Got it. So he's got TTD, Kinnick,
TTD
and
Cone, some of my favorite people.
Jay Cone, but he put the TTD in the special Patreon.
I love that
card
special
back
card.
that we were talking about last week. And actually, let me just mention this here before we move on.
Okay.
I'm trying to find this picture to show it. So the ultimate gift
Yep.
for January was this card, and we talked about this last week. It is an exclusive Ultimate Member Bendy's card backing, so you could make your own exclusive. You could pick Smart Mark Sterling, Matt Cardona, Danhausen, Bloody Gangrel, whoever you want.
Adam
right?
Bomb.
Adam Bomb.
Ric Flair.
And the idea is that there's not many of them made, and if you are an Ultimate Member, you have them, and we have a few, and that's it. So somebody said, "Why the hell did it take that long to make?"
I
a
saw
piece of
this.
paper?
I was shaking with anger when I saw this.
I know. I was a little. I mean, I thought we explained it. I mean, but here's the deal. You're right. Could I have printed it out on my printer on cardstock? Yes, I could have. But we did not want to do that. We wanted it officially from the factory that we use.
Right.
I mean, it's the real
Because-
deal. Yeah, it's not a piece of crap. Yeah.
Right.
It's
This
the
wasn't
same
made
as
at,
every other Bendy card.
not at Staples.
It's from the same Bendy's, whatever. Yes, I could have made that in a day. I could have put it in a cardstock, printed it out. I could have cut it, whatever the hell.
Cut it out. Nice. Shitty.
Right. but we
Just Mark
got
and
it.
Timmy sitting with little figures. Beautiful bonding moment.
We've had many with these cards. But we went through the factory and Chinese New Year, blah, blah, blah. They have, look, there's a million things they're making. This gets on the list. It's not number one on the list. It came when it came. There were some shipping things, Chinese New Year, blah, blah, blah. It came late. We went through a factory to get it. So that's why. That's all. I could have printed it, but.
Yeah, I understand what they're saying, but then you got to.
I
Yeah.
understand the
our
question,
reasoning.
but we just have a very valid answer for you. So it is what
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, it was unfortunate, but, it came when it came. And everybody who was an Ultimate member in January got it.
That's right. I want to thank Jonathan Hernandez, little major mark, maybe a little trade ski deal ski. I got a bunch of Zack Ryder figures that I'm going to sign and put on my whatnot. So check those out every single Monday. And the last thing I got, or really the only thing I got, D, do you have the pictures of my Steve Austin cards that I got? So I got
Great
this.
investment, broski. I'm proud of you.
This is actually, I believe, a major mark put these on Golden, and I won them. It is all 6 Stone Cold Steve Austin title wins, ticket stubs, PSA slabbed, and all signed by Stone Cold
Fucking
Steve
nuts,
Austin.
man. Yeah.
Pretty damn crazy. Now, I'll say this, guys. This is my first time on Golden. I did not realize all like the buyer's fees. Like my price jumped up like $2,000 from my final bid, which I was
I
not
didn't know
prepared
that
for.
either. That's pretty
Not.
fun.
Not prepared for. And I was like, okay, I'm going to use it as an investment piece, but how can I sweeten this up? How can I make this look cooler? And I was actually talking to David Truitt. He said, why don't you make like a special case for all these with like pictures of Austin from all these titles and get it like really professionally done? I'm like, that might be a great idea.
It's
So I might do
annoying
something like that.
The other one is the other way.
I know, bro. I know it's the wrong way. Other side, jackass.
So like, it's just like
I think I'm.
yeah.
It looks great. So I love it. Steve Austin, one of, if not the most popular WWE wrestlers of all time, and to have all his title wins signed, PSA slabbed. Yeah, Chris Grocock saying buyers premium high-end auction sites are no joke, and I learned that, pal.
That's pretty great, though.
It's pretty damn cool. I see the value of this going up. If I had known about the buyer's premium, I wouldn't have done it though.
Ooh, wow.
I mean, I didn't think my bid was going to go up $2,000
Right.
because there's the buyer's premium, there's the tax, the insurance, the shipping, all this BS. So, oh hell yeah.
I got a gift from Matt this week.
Get out of town. He doesn't give gifts.
Matt still.
I sent you one too.
Matt still uses the name Silver Balls on my thing. So
No, say what it really said, Mark.
I thought it just said Silver Balls. I could get the box. Want me to get the box? I don't remember.
Yeah, get the box,
Is
Mark.
it worth it?
I think so.
Well, while Mark's walking around his house in his underwear, look at this bad boy.
The Doctor of Style.
Doctor of Style, slick, heels and faces, autographed via. I sent this to Connect to get. He sent it to Jeff Seltzer, Major Mark. So it was a 3-way, and now I own it.
Mark, what is it? What does it say, Mark?
Okay, addressed to Silver Small Balls, Mark Rattel.
That's intense, bro. That just comes up in your pirate ship every time you click his.
From Creative Pro Wrestling. 95 Engineers Drive. That's the return address.
Why didn't you put your P.O. box in, you asshole?
That's when I thought, this is from Brian.
Oh, man.
Anyway, what
what
I
was
got
inside?
was Matt's micro brawler. Thank you very much, man. Actually,
I
he gave
didn't
me
get
two.
any of this yet.
He gave me two. This is honestly one of the coolest micro brawlers.
I thought that
Oh,
actually
thank you
when I
so
saw it, but I didn't want Matt
It's
to
like
know that.
Designed by
if
TTD.
Matt's making one, it's going to be freaking awesome. Does this crown come off? No.
It like does, but it isn't supposed
Shouldn't.
to.
It shouldn't.
I saw one in the package where it was like put on other side jackass.
Oh.
But it's like it's glued on. It shouldn't come off.
It's really cool. Great job. The other thing I got from Pro Wrestling Tees. Boom, baby.
Uh-oh. Crate time. Crate
time.
Been a while.
All right.
Mark has
Every 2 months.
Opened up a crate.
All right, we got a Heart Foundation shirt. This is cool. It's got
Is it
got
just
the
Heart Foundation, or is it like Brett or Owen or?
Heart Foundation.
Oh, cool.
I might keep that one.
Yeah, that's worth wearing.
Cool.
I like that.
It's kind of like it's got just the thing on the net. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
not
it's
too
not too
crazy.
loud.
You're not embarrassed to wear it. This one I would be embarrassed to wear. FTR.
Oh,
That's a cool one.
Those jerks. It is a cool shirt though.
that's
It is
nice.
cool.
yeah.
They
It's
need
kinda
some
like the
fucking
Tron.
figures. They need.
Bro, there's not a mustache Dax figure.
Yeah.
What are
they
we
need
doing?
a good
Scary.
set.
That
All right,
should,
we
this
got-
should be a ringside exclusive. Get that mustache Dax out.
It's crazy to me. There's not a mustache Dax.
Nasty Boy socks.
Knob socks.
Okay, I like that.
So
Oh, Mark's be making love at his knob socks.
Oh,
last
the
couple
nasty
months,
boy sex socks.
LOD Demolition Nasty Boy socks.
Oh, so
They're
we're
some of my
tag team
favorite
team.
socks. They're tight, but they're great for the gym. I just feel like nice and secure. So I'll be wearing these Nasty Boy socks at the gym tomorrow.
All right.
Also, be
Young Bucks
good when you
pin.
have to use your lubes.
Blue spin, Young
Right.
Bucks.
Young Bucks pin. This is the cool thing, guys. Brian needs this, I think. Oh no, he's
Oh, I
out.
saw these.
He's out. We got the Rock and Roll Express Micro Brothers
I
2-pack.
heard, yeah.
Well,
Very
not
cool.
That reminds me, I got to buy that. I told someone I'd buy it, and I don't think I ever paid him. I got to pay him right now.
What a
Nathan
scumbag.
Messi, you got to pay for those,
Billy
baby.
Peck, you're gonna have to give this guy Matt Cardona a warning in the group.
What?
Being a
Oh, here's
flake.
your boy.
Oh, that's really cool. Eddie Chavo and the Lowrider.
That's cool.
I saw the A&E Eddie special aired. I gotta watch that. It's on my DVR.
All right, the 8x10 this week month is there's usually multiple. Yeah. Oh, the last ever Best Friends 8x10
Wow.
horribly.
Too soon, bro.
Signed horribly. These 2
Those are
months.
two
I will
lazy
say
dudes
this.
that do not care about merchandise or autographs. So
Trent, I'm rooting for you, but how do you lose your big pay-per-view debut?
rough.
Don't much faith in you anymore, Trent. What are you doing, pal?
He's got to learn how to cheat better.
Yeah.
I can
Should
show.
watch some of my matches.
And then I'm not going to open this, but this is a Hardy's flag. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Ooh,
Oh, I like that.
cool.
All right, that's it that I got for the month.
I'm tapped too.
That's it, boys. That's all I got. Next week, I'll have some more, hopefully. But up next is the Major Mark Purchases of the Week.
All right, Major Mark Purchases of the Week. Boom.
What is this?
Jeffrey Kruniak says, shocked to find this on WWE Shop for 30% off. Piece of the canvas from WrestleMania 32 in Dallas. If you look closely, you can see Broski's boot print right before climbing the ladder to victory. Looks nice next to my one of one side
That's a
PBR can
great
from
selling
Galoo.
point.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, here we go. Randy Suffern says, on Sunday, my girlfriend and I went to a local Comic Con to meet Mouth of the South Jimmy Hart. Not only was he the nicest person I've met, when I gave him a pink Sharpie to sign my megaphone, he said, why don't I sign it in black and draw the hearts on?
Whoa,
That's
might have
awesome.
refused?
I love that.
That's going above and beyond.
So while
That's
he
so
doodled
cool.
on my megaphone, he told us Hart Foundation stories. Raddest day ever. P.S. My girlfriend also won a signed art print by Jimmy Hart as well.
Wow, that's cool.
I dig that.
Yeah,
Look at
you
dude.
went nuts on that.
Oh,
Okay.
boy.
Dan Brickwell Sousa says, I participated in Mike Kinnick's first Whatnot show. And I think if we know from Kinnick, he got burned on this pretty bad.
Oh,
But-
yeah.
And I got some amazing items. I got a graded Power Ranger Comic Con signed by Austin St. John, a.k.a. the Red Ranger, Jason.
I was in
And
jail.
I got a
You're not
Hulk.
going to get that signed.
Exactly.
Jesus.
Got a Hulk Hogan autograph reprint card. While both items are awesome, I really love the Red Ranger autograph because when he was in my area years ago for signing, I was having surgery on my back and could not meet him. He has not been back since, so while I got some steals from Kinnick, just know they are both now cherished items in my collection.
Wait, so hold on. What is this Hogan thing? This is like a fake custom card?
Yeah.
Card. What is the
Fake
autograph
card.
real?
Autograph is real, yes.
It's like a
But
sticker.
it's a sticker. That's not even the right image, which I appreciate they switched the image up.
Yeah. Well, it's an
Whatever.
autographed Hogan card that he got a steal on.
That's
so.
cool. That's cool.
All right, Jake Wyatt His stuff is always so clean. This week I purchased
Very
the
clean.
remaining 2 Batman frame tray puzzles from 1966 that I was missing. When I was a kid growing up, my grandmother had one in her house that I used to play with. I received it as a gift a few years ago, and until recently, I just learned there were actually 4 of them in the set. My grandmother passed away a few years ago, so I made it a priority to complete this set, and lucky enough I was able to. So they're puzzles, and he put them up in the frames.
That's
I love
beautiful.
that.
That's a
Looks
great
great.
story too.
That's cool.
All right, we didn't.
Oh,
I picked this
fuck.
up because we didn't talk about these, Matt, at all, because I don't need them, but they're really cool. Lewis Lime.
I'm telling myself I don't need them.
Yeah, I thought about it. I talked to Mark Bitters about it. I got the Ninja Turtles Burger King Club VHS set to pair with the NECA Pizza Club Turtles figures. Like many other kids, these VHS tapes were a big part of my childhood. Saying
Everyone had those.
NECA
Yes.
did a great job homaging these tapes with the packaging of these figures. These are going to display beautifully together. I love them. As a matter of fact, man, I could probably put these on my VHS shelf.
It looks nice. And listen,
So
I have no problem.
It's not an official like Burger King collab. It's Pizza Club instead of Kids Club, and
Yeah.
the logo.
Yeah. It's paying.
Okay.
It's paying homage. It looks
All right.
good,
So cool.
and it's a way for them to also keep reintroducing these main 4 turtles
Which you
for
need.
new collectors.
Yes, you need.
Right. Like I
Otherwise-
could get in and buy
So-
those and not have
Exactly.
none.
Yeah,
Right.
they're a little updated,
Mark,
but
what-
they're too similar.
Yeah, they're updated, but like mine that I have in my collection are perfectly fine
Yep.
for my needs.
Me too. All right, this one's pretty cool. Lightning Luke Smith. Not new to the podcast, but new to the Facebook group. Well, welcome, pal. Good timing with just getting one of my most unique items. It is a jacket from the 1996 movie Secret Agent Club with Hulk Hogan. Description
Never even
said,
heard of
I
this.
don't even know what that is.
Description said it is one of 4 jackets made for the crew, but I am wondering if they meant for the cast. I rewatched this really bad yet nostalgically awesome movie and noticed at the end the kids are all wearing the exact same jacket. Jacket says made in Studio City, California, so I believe it is definitely legit, and I'm excited to have it as part of my collection. Debating on getting it signed by Hogan. Pretty cool, right?
Wow. I wonder if
I
you
don't even know what that movie
or
is.
Put it over like if he saw it.
Yeah.
That would be the real selling point, right?
All right, our boy's back. Roy
I know
Lucier
what
this
this
past
is.
week-
Yeah.
this past weekend.
I love that.
I attended a Lucha Libre event in Stockton, California, about 40 miles from my home. No flight for a change. The event had the legendary Dr. Wagner Jr. on the card. I had few rarities to bring along for him to sign, including a 1993 Topps CMLL card.
Wow.
The same set has the Chris Jericho rookie that you
Right.
often see for sale well into 6 figures,
Yeah.
along with the 2010 PlayStation 3 AAA Lucha Libre game, in which he graced the cover, and also 2 figures, a 2017 CMLL Hag and also a 2018 CMLL Hag. All came out great, although I advise everyone getting a glossy video game covers to do your research before getting anything signed to ensure the autograph comes out with the best results. An amazing event with an even better haul.
Pretty sick. And
Yeah.
that is a bummer when you picture something in your head and it doesn't come out, it doesn't pop like you thought.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody brought my Heels and Faces to the Limitless show, and they had a paint pen. And I have only signed these with Poscas.
Okay.
And they had a specific color, and I was like, is it ready? And they said, yep. It was a Sharpie or whatever. And I started to do it, and it was so fucking bad. Just like it was not showing up, just like kind of felt like it like absorbed into the paper instead of being painted on.
Yeah.
So like I didn't really know what to do. So I kind of just like went over it again, so it made it a little darker. But man, it was not great. I felt bad
sucks.
because the
I hate
so much
I hate
better.
when people don't have like their paint pens ready. Like when I say, "Hey, is this ready?" You know what I'm saying?
It was ready, but it just didn't work on the thing.
Everyone's not going to be so educated on the topic. I just hate when they're like, no, do it this. And I go, no, it's going to look bad. They go, no, do it with this.
Yeah.
I'm telling you it's going to look bad. They go, no, do it. And I go, okay. And then it looks bad.
Yeah.
That's when I get frustrated
Yeah.
when I'm like, I'm trying to give you a warning.
Yeah.
And that's happened
Right.
a lot.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like I said,
I do
same thing with Roy. Like Roy had in his mind, wow, this is going to look great. But that's not always true,
right.
not always the case.
All right. Actually, I got a little breaking news here.
What's the matter?
I'll show you. I got to put the picture up right now. It's official. Matt, you've been warned in the group. Okay.
Oh,
2 days to pay Nathan. Okay.
I already paid him.
Kicked
I
up.
already paid him.
Scumbag.
Okay,
All right.
I already paid him, pal.
Come on.
Okay.
You can't be part of the flea market this Thursday.
Jesus.
You're banned.
Yeah. All right. What's next?
All right. Up next is Snubbed Superstars. All right, up next is Snubbed Superstars. I feel like this segment's been snubbed the past couple of weeks, but we're
Yeah, we
back,
snubbed it.
Jack.
Collapsible seg, boys. Collapsible
Last
seg.
week,
When
we
we're
had a
going
great
along,
one.
Big news, you know.
I love this seg. It's fun.
I do
it's
love
snackable.
when
It's
it
quick.
gets my wheels spinning. I do love this segment. Yes.
Yeah.
Uh,
So it's a
Go
It's a
ahead.
figure line. A major Mark chooses it. Mark surprises us, and we say who's snubbed. Not everyone they missed, but who got fucked, who got snubbed, who got lubed up. Actually, who didn't get lubed up. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Last week we had a fun one, but we didn't do it. So I'm going to do it again.
So the Snubbed Superstar segment was snubbed.
Yeah, it was snubbed.
Wow.
So Jeff Managlia got snubbed. He wanted WWF squirt heads. Who should have squirted?
I might have to Google to make sure I know.
I can name one who I think got snubbed.
Okay.
Well, it's tough to stay snubbed, huh?
Oh,
I say maybe. I think Hacksaw got snubbed.
okay. So in my mind, it's only Hasbro Series 1, 2, and tag team people, right?
Pretty much, right? Oh, yeah. There's LOD, Bushwhackers,
I'd say
Rockers.
Rick Rude, but he's gone. Rick Rude leaves.
Rick
So
Rude's
it's not like
gone.
He's gonna get product. Snuka's just not a big enough star at that time, right?
Right. Maybe they could have done like
Piper.
snubbed though.
Yeah, Piper for sure.
But
So-
I don't think Piper. It would have been like weird looking, just a head. There's not much to it.
There was all the
They're
guys.
all
bro.
just heads.
Marty.
But I
and
mean,
Sean
like
are
it's just
dudes.
a man with long hair.
Yeah, Marty and Sean are
Marty and
just dudes.
Sean are just dudes.
DiBiase is like terrible. It's just old guy.
Yeah, DiBiase would have looked like Duggan. You could just pretend. Paint the hair.
Okay,
So there's
fair.
Warrior, LOD, Jake the Snake, Bushwhackers, the Rockers, Macho, DiBiase, Bossman, and Hogan.
So you're saying Piper got snubbed? Like I don't know. Snubbed isn't the
He's
word.
just a commentator.
Andre?
So I think
No, Andre.
Nah,
Andre's not
toast.
there.
Because in my mind, this is like 91, right? I mean, if we really want to go that route, maybe Mr. Perfect Texas Tornado, you can say.
I would give you a. You know what I would look at? Like who's in the hockey game? Maybe like an earthquake.
Earthquake's a good one.
You could see at a hockey game. That's a good.
I'm going to say Mr. Perfect because he was my favorite and I loved him and big friggin' star in 1991.
I'm gonna say I'm sticking with Hacksaw. Hacksaw got snubbed. Who do you say,
I'll go
Mark?
Piper. Piper.
Ooh.
Cool seg. All right. Well, up next is the Q&A brought to you by BlueChew.
This episode is sponsored by BlueChew. Guys, if you're feeling your age more than you used to, especially in the bedroom, it's time to snap out of it. BlueChew is what you need to perform where it's most important and perform in a major way.
BlueChew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis, but in a chewable form and at a fraction of the cost. BlueChew's tablets help men achieve harder, stronger erections to combat all forms of ED. BlueChew is an online prescription service, so no visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, and no waiting in line at the pharmacy. And it ships right to your door in a discreet package. The process is simple. Sign up at BlueChew.com, consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription within days. The best part? It's all done online. BlueChew's licensed medical providers work with you to find the right ingredient and strength for your prescription. Don't like swallowing pills? No problems here. BlueChew sildenafil and tadalafil tablets are chewable. BlueChew's tablets are made in the USA and they prepare and ship direct, so it's cheaper than the pharmacy.
So if you could benefit from extra confidence when it's time to perform, visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we've got a special deal for our major marks. Try BlueChew free when you use our promo code MAJOR at checkout. Just pay $5 shipping. That's BlueChew.com, promo code MAJOR to receive your first month free. And we thank BlueChew for sponsoring the podcast. All right, guys.
I got it this week. Guys, you do not need to micro needle your penis because all you need to do is use BlueChew.
It's that simple, guys.
Well, guys, it wasn't a micro needle. It was a full syringe into the cock. But you don't need to do that when you use BlueChew.
Sounds absolutely terrifying. Wow.
I'll tell you what, though. I haven't seen my wife in a long time. She was in Saudi Arabia. Now I'm in Mexico. When I see her, when I'm on that plane from Cancun.
Run, Chelsea, run.
When I'm on that plane from Cancun to Orlando, you know when sometimes you get the pretzels or the peanuts in the airplane?
Yep.
I'm going to be popping little bags of BlueChew.
Good
I said, baby,
Lord.
I might be almost ready in the ring, but I'm always ready in the bedroom thanks to BlueChew.
Major Marks, are you afraid to get microneedled in the penis? Well, we have a solution for
Yeah,
you.
we have to redo that read, huh?
Oh, boy. What do we got? What do we got?
All right, Matt's question this week from Skylar Doak Davis. Skylar Doak Davis at Ask Major Bud. What do you look for when agreeing to work an indie? Is it just money or are there other factors?
Way more factors for me now.
For sure.
Not for me, pal. You pay my rate, I'm there.
Mine is basically if I don't know you, it's very difficult for me to take your booking these days. And then if I don't know you, the price is astronomically more. It has to be a Delta flight, like opponent approval, the whole nine. And then if they agree to that, then it's just kind of like, okay, you called my bluff and now I got to come. But even that, like rarely, I don't know, these days, it's just.
I will say this.
There's more
for 2024, I'm instituting this new rule where I'm going to do my own flights. It doesn't have to be, but I need to book them.
Yeah, I don't know why.
That's my new rule. That's my new rule.
I always look at show and, say I'd like this.
It's a hard.
I don't just let.
This is a hard
just
question
put
to
it in
ask.
the hands of some stranger.
This is a hard question to ask. So let's say, someone asked me about a date and I have nothing on that date, but you're paying my rate. I don't give a shit where it is. But let's say Brett Lauderdale texts me on the same day as another show, and the other show is like, oh, I'll pay you more than GCW. No, because the buzz and the exposure is worth more in the long term than this one night of a better pay for me personally.
And I'm
Does that make sense?
contracted to TNA, so I literally have to prioritize their dates. I can't just
right.
oh, this guy's offered me a shit ton of money, man. I'm not going to come. It doesn't work that way.
Right.
Yeah,
What
I
do you think,
basically
Mark?
can't because I travel on Friday nights and I'm working on Saturday, so there's not many dates I can take. But
Who would have thought when this
really-
podcast first started, and then when we got released, that out of all three of us, I'd be the one, in the trenches with the indie god hat on.
Wow.
you love it too. I actually was seeing the GCW is so good for you. This goes to your point. GCW is so good for you because you do your segment. You're in the ring. It looks good. The footage looks good. You're in the ring. You got this fun segment where you're smoking dope. You're not. You're kicking a thing. You get heat from the crowd. You got your people, and then you're able to post that every couple of weeks.
Right.
And it looks like, because you are, it looks like you're working all the time. It looks like you have storylines, and it looks like you're busy, which is like part of the game.
Absolutely,
how to
'cause
look busy.
There are certain shows where I might get my full rate, and maybe let's say I do great in merch, but I don't get any footage from it. I don't get a tweet about it. It's like that day didn't exist in my life. So sometimes, yes, I will take the money and run. Not take the money and run. Of course, I'm working my ass off, but I'm very conscious. Can this benefit me next week? Even just for the next week, can I use this content to get to next Saturday or next Friday?
Yes. So I've told the students before, look, there's a certain point in your career, you take every booking. You take everything that you possibly can to get more reps and get in the ring. It doesn't matter where it is, whatever. Just take it, right? But then it comes to a certain point, like if you're like a Bobby Orlando or something, somebody who's working a lot anyway, or CPA, for example, right? There's got to be a few reasons to take it. You have to be getting paid, okay, or they're giving you content that you can use, or you're getting buzz from it. That
Right.
like it looks
Or-
cool
or
that
an
you're doing
opponent,
that show.
I would say,
Yeah.
like have an opponent, somebody, a situation that benefits.
Well, I think that
you,
goes with
like-
the buzz, right?
Yeah. entices
I
you,
think of
whatever.
that as a buzz. You versus Gangrel on a match graphic looks great.
Yeah.
Right.
It looks like, oh, these people trust me to work Gangrel.
I mean-
whatever the hell.
Full disclosure, my first firing, I could not say no to anything. I had to take whatever was because it was purely my livelihood. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I was
true,
not getting
true,
the rate I get now, and I have two other jobs now. The school had just started; that was not making any money. Like I mean, I literally lived off independent wrestling, and every little cent mattered, like big time. And I didn't say
Yeah.
it did. I mean, it would have to be like an insulting offer for me to not come do your show and do whatever was asked of me.
But
Which also
like as,
made me get a lot of work because I wasn't hard to deal with. I didn't cry about putting people over or whatever. You know what I mean? I didn't take myself too
for
seriously.
sure. But there must have came a time where you were picking between two. You know, you had a couple offers or something like that, and then in that situation, do they give me good pictures? You know what I'm saying? Like, am I
Right.
going to have a sick ass clip from this
Right.
that I can post and look
I
cool?
mean, usually for me, it's just my word of who I told first, but then I'll be there.
I'm very good with that. Like I don't like
oh,
cancel. I think
100%.
the only time I ever canceled on a show was Poor Merrick Miami. I was supposed to work him in a rematch, and I got booked to do what was it? The Bound for Glory, like call your shot gauntlet as a surprise. I'm like, sorry, Merrick, I got to pull off. You know,
Yeah, so the only one that I do is Beyond on Thursdays because it's 45 minutes away, and all my cat buddies are there, and it's like a reunion, and it's like it's the only time I get to see Bryce and Bobby and those guys, and you know I've made friends with a lot of the local indie wrestlers, so it's kind of like I do it every once in a while. It's kind of like poker night. Go hang out, do a wrestling match, do a wrestling segment, whatever the hell. So, and I like
Got
it as much as Brian hates it.
No comment.
All right, next
I like
question.
that too.
My question is from Benny T. If you could wipe any old wrestling gimmick from everyone's memory to use it as your own for one run in the WWE, which would you choose?
Hulk Hogan. Like what kind of question is? Are they saying like?
I mean,
a
I think
gimmick?
I would say Stone Cold, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what we're doing here? Or are we saying like, oh,
in the 90s
what,
of
what do
bad
you want me to
guys
say?
that
You
Oh,
have to be able to
I'll-
pull it off.
So bad that he's cool.
I could do Hogan.
That he sells.
I got the
t-shirts
tan.
all time.
The
You
ripping
make
the
fun of the
shirt.
John 316 guy. You see it, at sporting events and have the greatest selling T-shirt of all time. Drink.
I was going to
beer,
say The Undertaker.
punch and,
So,
punch and kick.
What up,
drink
dude?
beer.
but
Holy
that's
shit.
the other thing. I don't
What
think
up,
I could
dude?
pull off The Undertaker. I was trying to think of it for me, like what could I pull off?
Oh man.
And I was
That's
thinking
too
for
deep.
you, like, the franchise in ECW or something like that, like something you could pull off, something that's like believable.
Okay, I would love that for a fun aspect of it, but if I'm trying to be a megastar, Stone Cold all day, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I mean, if I pick The Rock, I'm sorry,
Broski
I
would
can't
really
pull
be
it off.
Macho Man if he's being honest.
Brian's question is, Russ Linderman, when is the major Bendies company going to save Jim Cornette from FTC?
Bro, Jim, if you're listening to this,
Well, this is a plea. This is why I picked this.
you have an open invitation to let us save you from that horrible company. I'm sure they're treating you well and that they're paying you well, but we will make you
And
way
we
better
don't wanna
figures.
cross any lines if you contractually can't.
Right.
But if you can,
but
we are waiting with open arms for you, Jimmy.
can
Well,
you
I
just
would-
imagine?
I would like to see Jim Cornette go into Zombie as well, because if you guys do the Bendy and the Big Rubber Guy, Zombie could do the
Boom.
retro and
it would
the
be
and the Elite.
unbelievable.
Oh my God, bro. I would love
Slam
a
dunk,
big rubber guy.
Grand slam, home run, boom. Things that wrestling fans would love and need. You know what I mean? Like,
I
it's
don't
almost
know
a damn
Jim
shame at this
Cornette's-
point.
I don't know his situation, but I promise we'd make him the best Jim Cornette figure
I
ever.
saw that Midnight Express box set at K&S.
Yep.
I'll show it to you June 3rd when the major
Yep.
players invade. It looks like an art project, like somebody like
Oh my
made
God.
it. Like, it's just unacceptable. I mean, and it's a shame. And I love all those guys, and I admire their work, and I would love to,
Damn.
Man,
make it real.
I would really like, because we could do like a WWF style bendy, and then an earlier version big rubber guy. It'd be awesome.
100%.
Oh, and he would fit so well.
Hook
Like
him up with Zombie would be even more exciting.
oh, Jim. Jim. He talks about figures sometimes. Someone play this for Jim. We want him.
Yeah, send us to Jim. Oh,
Send us to Jim.
We'll
I don't think I've
drive
ever
to
met-
Louisville, Jim. Seal the deal.
I would love that. We film that. Film his not his toy room, but his whole office and memorabilia.
Done and done.
I don't think I've
We'll
ever
get
met Jim.
We'll go get some fast food. I met Jim. I went with Cabana to ROH in 2011 in Atlanta when
Yep.
Mania was there, and I just shook his hand and said hi in passing, and not like a real, real meeting.
Huh.
But I would.
Well, Jim, if
love
you're
to make
listening-
a big rubber guy, Jim Cornette.
That's right. All right. Well, up next is Good Housekeeping. Okay, guys, youtube.com/@major-WF-pod. It's a big week for our YouTube. We have 2 vlogs. First, does Josh Breezy have the biggest Hardy Boys collection in the world? We will find out on this vlog. People are loving it so far.
We got to get Matt to comment or see it or something, right?
We gotta get Matt.
Send
Even
him a link right now.
give us an old retweet. The old retweet on that.
There has been, as we're saying this, it's doing very well as far as views per hour. There is 75 comments on it, and to be honest, I was worried that people were going to be negative. Josh Breezy, professional wrestler, trained, did one of the Cody sessions. So he's a trained professional wrestler.
I didn't know he was an LI guy. Did you know that, Brian?
What? Where's he from?
I didn't know that either.
I didn't know that either.
What town in Long Island?
He said it was like a Suffolk town. So that's probably why I never heard of it. But
okay, that's still I didn't know.
yeah.
But he's a really cool guy, and it comes across in the video. But I was worried because usually sometimes people just get mad and jealous and love to talk shit. Oh, look at this weirdo, even though they're watching a figure fucking video anyway. But they were not. They were all very positive. He came across as a really chill, cool guy and talking about his collection. And I think that everybody sort of loved that. And Matt, you sort of put it over. It's a nice little vlog. Needs to be seen to be believed. It's the coolest Hardy Boys collection, I think, out there.
Very organized, almost complete. There's a couple things he's missing.
A couple little major
I was
items.
very
in
impressed
the
with it.
Easter egg major items in there too. I was honored.
Yep.
Yeah, very, very cool. And there's another vlog coming soon with Brian and Sign Guy Dudley, correct?
Yep. And it's actually on our Patreon right now if you would like to watch that early.
Yeah, look at that.
Hey, D.
A perk of
D,
the
where-
Patreon. You can watch this early.
D, we're talking about these lubes, D. Where's our lube video, D? Is it all lubed up? Where it was coming soon? Come on here, give us a little update on the lube video.
He nods coming soon.
All right.
He says coming soon.
Are we like at a 5% or like a 75%? Where are we at percentage wise?
Oh, here he
We're at about a 30%.
is. Oh, nice. Okay.
How's
Okay.
that? Does that sound good?
It's better than 5%.
It's better than 5. I was just going to say that.
Yeah.
It's better than 5%.
Yes.
All right. Cool. But that's his part of it. Then I have to edit it. So, and then we have to record it. So there's more to it.
Oh,
Good
well,
Lord.
it's going to be. We're actually doing these lube companies. Giving like
Big
free
favor,
plugs.
right? Yeah. Doing
Big
them a
favor.
solid
Maybe we
here.
should have put out that. Maybe we should put out that flare.
Yeah.
Also, we have our major WF Pod Clips channel, which is growing, right, Mark?
Yep.
So
At
make sure you
Major
subscribe
WF
to
Pod
that.
Clips. At Major WF Pod and at Major WF Pod Clips.
Major
Two
Pod
channels.
merch. Get all your podcast merch. We're about to drop that WCW-esque Series 3 of signed cards. It's gonna be a great set, guys. So pick that up when it's
Yeah.
available.
It's such a fun set. I can't wait for that to drop and you guys start ripping and tearing.
That's right. MajorBendies.com. Of course, last week to get your Major Bendies. There's still some other standalone Major Bendies. There's a Ricky Morton up there. There might be some proposal Macho Man's up there.
It's got to be real.
So check that out.
Love.
MajorBendies.com. We got Major Rewind every 2 weeks. Jay George does a great job. with the trip down memory lane, and then also from the vault, we got some stuff from the Patreon Major Marks vault. We got FWF is up there. Me versus Mark.
What a crazy time.
Episode
Crazy
3
time to be
going
alive
this week.
So
actually.
3. Whatnot every Monday. Brian and I, we sell on Whatnot. Knick does it now.
I think
Mark's
Knick is on the train. I think Mondays is going to go Matt, Brian, Knick going forward.
That's gonna be tough.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Mark, you gonna get back on the train or what?
Yeah, maybe after these West Coast trips.
Did you get all your packages out or what?
Oh, we had them out the next day.
Oh, baby. Wow.
And then plugs this week. I got NWA on Saturday.
He's back.
I'm back. I got a big announcement at NWA. Also, the next day, GCW, Cage of Survival. And then the next day, a Monday booking with Brian Myers.
Oh, God. Next week, he's going to be scutched up right next to me here again.
K&S, baby.
I forgot all
Brian.
about this, guys. Oh,
K&S, Brian, robbed my booking. Try to
what do we
dip into
need
my
for that,
pay.
Mark? What do we need equipment-wise? He needs to bring a mic and the splitter?
Yep.
Okay.
I gotta see if I have one of those, and then I'll be. I won't even be on the set next week. I'll be at Brian's house.
Remind
should
me,
have-
I need
I
to
mean,
find
Brian
it.
should
I
have a
definitely
splitter.
have a splitter. I just got to find it. Remind me that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure, we
Okay.
should have it.
Plugs for me,
What do
guys.
you guys got?
PowertownWrestling.com. This is it. This is the final week to order TNA Wrestling Wave 1. This pre-order, which is the order, you'll be locked out of purchasing these. That's it. Ends May 31st when this episode drops at midnight. That is it, guys. That is it. I would highly suggest pre-ordering these at PowertownWrestling.com all week on several social media platforms. There'll be these stylized videos like today. One dropped with me and Eddie Edwards that we recorded, like just talking about the figures and the significance that it means to the talent and stuff. I think they're really cool and it might bring a sentimental side to your purchase. So I suggest you check those out. And it's the big one, the Showcase of the Immortals, Gary Damron Championship Wrestling.
Oh,
this
boy.
Saturday, the Bash at the Beckley. Bash at Beckley. I've never missed one. Broski, what happened? You know, you couldn't.
You know what? He didn't even try to fucking.
Wow. This card is loaded with EC Dub legends, Jimmy Hart, Dustin Rhodes, Heath, the champion.
Is
Arn
Dustin
Anderson.
working?
It's ridiculous. What?
Must be. Yeah.
Is
I don't
Dustin
think Dustin
working?
is working because there's no match graphic for him.
Oh.
But you know,
I was
who
about to
is
say
working?
Dustin versus Heath. Imagine that.
I would
that
pay,
like,
I'd pay
great.
money
Who's
to
gonna
see that.
lose?
Yeah, I'd pay money to see them call that. Is what I would pay money to see. But what a big event! What a sick building! Come on out to ASW West Virginia, and then look at my match,
Oh
guys.
boy, what a match this
The
is!
boyhood dream come true.
Oh,
And I don't even
fuck.
care about DD Trash and Gary and their stupid championship. I'm gonna strut down that aisle to Perfect Strangers, Deep Purple, and I'm gonna get my smooch on the cheek from Francine. Something I've been dreaming about since I was 13, boys. Dreams
Is
coming
this going to
true.
be a work rate match, Brian?
Oh, yeah, it's going to be. When I'm in worse shape than Shane, we're in trouble. So,
Oh boy,
deep waters. A lot of punching and kicking. If you like punching and kicking, come on out to the Bash of Beckley 4.
Hey, can you do me a whip into a kick?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think whip, kick in the gut.
I got.
Like
I
attitude.
really
is
got.
that the main event?
I heard maybe not at this now. Might be not. I don't know why Heath wouldn't go on last. He's the champ and he's in a fatal 4-way.
They didn't even book him last time he was the champ.
Well, his rate's probably pretty significant.
Right.
Jeez.
AEW's in Palm Springs. Let me tell you something, Broski. I did you guys a favor. I was very happy. I thought that we were doing something that you would love. We beat the Bollywood Boys in Vancouver. Okay.
Yeah.
And
Thanks for
after
doing
that, those damn infantry guys, they had a little issue with what we were doing. They talked some shit. So I got my response to them this week on Honor Club. If you are a member of that.
Palm
you can watch.
Springs, you said.
Palm Springs.
California?
Broski, how are you going to do Whatnot next week? You're not?
Fuck.
You can watch me.
I'm probably
do
going to do. Hey, you know what? I'm probably going to do Whatnot. If you're listening Friday, today.
Oh, wow. Breaking news, folks.
Yeah. today.
Hey, you guys wanted to plug these. We got a brand new shirt from Brian.
Oh, yeah, I totally forgot. New shirts. This is probably one of my favorite shirts in a while here. The System, NBA Jam, me and my best buddy, Eddie Edwards, TNA Tag Team Champions.
That's cool. I like that.
That's like the face you make when somebody is having a really bad practice match at Cap.
Yep.
Okay, and then Broski's got a new shirt. Matt's Office.
That's right.
This is so
Get the
inside
Matt's
baseball
Office.
that I don't think fans even understand this shit.
That's okay.
Well,
That's
it was,
okay. It's for me.
It's right there.
It's for me.
It's for me.
Is that is that where you shoot pre-tapes at GCW? That's the set?
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. We do shoot pre-tapes now.
Wow.
That's right. It's the Cardona era, bro.
Wow.
All
right,
I had to text John Space Carlo after last night. I had to get to the bottom of that.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go eat my my burger. Okay, guys.
Medium. D just left.
Where's
He
D?
just left.
You just
D, see you, D.
Damn, geez.
All right.
All that lube talk. You had to get out of here.
We're out of time.
1, 2, 3. I'll be back, Jack.
Join the community at MajorMarks.com and get access to exclusive content, behind-the-scenes footage, and become a member of the Major family.
You get bonus episodes on our careers, wrestling figure history, and exclusive interviews with our friends and legends in the business each month.
You also get early access to YouTube videos and, of course, the weekly podcast ad-free and breaking news updates.
Brand new shows featuring
Oh, baby.
and you. Each month, you can interview someone in the wrestling business with the Captain's Log.
Also, buy, sell, and trade in our exclusive Facebook community where people have become friends in real life.
Certain memberships include merch like monthly trading cards and quarterly mystery gifts.
Become a Major Mark and join MajorMarks.com today.